All right, you want to intro this thing or what?
Are we live?
I think we are now.
All right, yeah, we're live. All right, this episode has viewer discretion advised for mainly family members. Me and Jessica are going to be talking very in detail and sexual adventures that we had in Jamaica at Hedonism. And I'm pretty sure you're not going to want to hear this. So,
please,
family members
don't
and anyone
watch.
else who is close to us, and if you don't want to hear in detail about our sex life, this is the episode to tune out to.
Please.
If you do want to hear in detail about our
You're
sex life
sick.
at Hedonism,
You're sick.
Tonight's the night.
To
And
listen.
enjoy the show. Rich, hit my music.
That was a long
This
pause.
is the Super Ugly Show.
Showtime, Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Ready to rock and roll. Rock, how the fuck are you?
How's everyone doing out there? We're going to keep it real low tonight. We're going to talk about some real heavy topics. We just want to take you guys for a ride through our minds, you know? We just want to show you what it's like to live in our shoes.
Yeah. Don't shove anything up your ass or do anything weird to your fucking pee hole or try to choke yourself out when you jerk off. It's not safe.
No, it's not.
I don't know if that's politically correct.
Yeah, I don't care.
Super Ugly Show, Tuesday night. Call in too, fuck faces, if you wanna. The number's there. So, there's that.
See, now people, they get this view of me that, I'm this mean-spirited person, but, you have to
You're the
remember.
biggest asshole I've
You have
ever
to
met.
remember it's a character for the show.
You're the biggest
Now,
asshole
outside
ever.
of here, I'm charitable. I check in on people. John doesn't have a lot of
You
people.
haven't called me in 2 fucking weeks. What are you talking about, dude?
What?
Just saying this. Just saying this.
If you're not from New York, dude, don't take this personal at all. We're kind of assholes. Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Whatever. Go fuck yourself.
They don't make men like us anymore. Look at that forearm, bro.
I don't care about your stupid forearm.
That's awesome.
I hope it gets cut off in a fucking work accident.
We gotta get into the sex business.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Just saying this. Just saying this.
It's Super Ugly Show time.
It feels like forever, doesn't it?
It does. And we're back. Because me and Jess were on a little hiatus in Jamaica that we will get to in a little bit. We're not going to dive right into that. We're going to let some people jump in and, hopefully...
Get the feel.
Hopefully get more people on here before we go all into
I have so
detail.
many questions I
I
want to
know,
ask. I'm so curious to how that all lays out, and I'm sure that everybody else that is watching definitely wants to know what kind of vacation that really is from, somebody that could relate to you guys.
One word. And again, we're
What?
not going to get into this now. No. A little precursor to the whole one word.
Unforgettable.
That's hers. Mine, paradise.
Really?
Paradise.
All right, so we'll get to that in a little bit.
So yeah, like I said, we'll hop into that very shortly. Let's just let everyone catch up here a little bit and hop in, say their hellos, and we'll get into our sexy adventures at Hedonism, Jamaica during New Year's Eve.
Before
very
that,
shortly.
though, I do kind of want to boast.
Your haircuts?
I want to boast a little bit.
All right. I mean, I don't see what this has to do with the show, but
It doesn't, but I just want to show people how nasty I really
I want
am.
you to
no.
boast. Give me a minute.
absolutely. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, boast.
All right.
Because I've always been an advocate. As much as I break Ritchie's balls, he is my best friend, and I break his balls in real life just the way I do on the show. But it's from a loving place. But you will never, ever hear me break his balls when it comes to his haircuts. His haircuts are top notch. This is how I met Ritchie. Like the origin of me and Ritchie is me, 14 years old, going into 9th grade, and Ritchie working that morning, doing people's haircuts, and I was like, I'm getting a Ritchie Morris cut before I go to school.
Yeah.
Literally before I went to school. I went to the shop, got a cut, and went to school. That's how dope and big of a deal it was to get a Ritchie Morris fade back in 96, 97.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, 96.
All right, I'm going to do one more, and then, hold on, let me see. How do I get to this fucking thing? All right, we'll do one more.
He's gonna do one more. But no, Richie's always been a beast, and I legitimately mean that. Like, I'm not in any way, shape, or form.
No, there's one thing I know how to do,
Yeah.
and that's
It's
pretty
cut
much
hair.
build,
Look at
run,
that.
and cut a business.
That is what we in New York call blazed. That is a blazed fucking fade right there. That is unbelievable. Not a single line to be seen. Perfectly blended. I mean, it's an immaculate haircut. Too bad this gentleman doesn't have a beard, so you can show off your razor work with the beards. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, they see it on mine, but by the time Tuesday comes, it's usually 3 or 4 days grown in.
Yeah.
So it's not as fresh. Like when I walk out of the shop, I'm $1 million fucking bucks. I'm a handsome, like I'm a solid 9.5 on a bad day, But when I walk out of the shop,
Oh yeah, you're talking about you as a handsome man?
oh yeah.
Oh, of course. If you get my haircut from me, you do.
Well, I'm a 9.5, normally.
Yeah.
Ritchie fade, 10 when
Yeah.
I walk out the shop.
9.9.
No, it's a 10.
It depends how.
Well, no one's in the 100th percentile. You're right. So I am in the 99th percentile.
Yeah. So me getting back into the business, it's
There's a smile on your face. There's a glow.
I just enjoy just being a barber.
Yeah.
Doing the construction. I was
You were
fucking
miserable.
I was miserable,
You
man.
were a depressing person to be around.
I hated my life, and doing this just kind of I'm back to being relaxed and being myself again.
It frees you up more to be who you want to be and do what you want to do.
I mean, I took a major fucking pay cut doing this because now I'm just working. I'm just cutting right now.
No, now it's up to you on what you make.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's up to you. So you can either do really well or you can do shitty, but that's up to you and your ambition.
And Frankie, why don't you come down to the shop, asshole?
But he hasn't been there yet?
No, he's I don't know where the fuck he's
Doug
going now.
Fox, only certain speakers go to 11. We all know that. But when it comes to the scale of 1 to 10, if you've seen the movie 25th Hour, there's no one in the 100th percentile. Nobody's perfect. So you can be in the 99th percentile because, I don't know, maybe I could be a little dickish
What are you talking?
sometimes.
Can you stop? What are you
I
talking
mean, I
about?
don't really know
here?
what my phone... Because
Why
he
do you
wrote
take
in the
my
chat. He wrote in the chat,
We're
why not
talking
11?
about how good I am.
No, I know, but,
And you automatically got to pick yourself to be 99.9 out of...
Well, Rich, again, did you see that body picture of me in Jamaica? I don't
my
work out a
God.
day in my life.
You need to work out, dude.
No.
You need
dude.
a little tone.
I could. But for 36, never work out. I'm doing all right for myself.
Yeah, you're right. You could be a little better, though.
Oh, absolutely.
If you had a little some
And
pecs,
that's why 99.9.
maybe a little shape on the bicep.
Yeah, again, if I do like 20 push-ups right now, I'll come up and have a nice little cut.
I know Richie's not coming out like that talking about what you need on your
Oh my
bicep.
god.
But,
That's so funny.
That's right, my wife's sticking up for me.
Wait, can I ask a question? When
Where's
I
your
talk,
cut?
is there a spark like of a static sound?
No.
All right, because I hear static in my ear.
Oh, no. You're fine.
Maybe I'm
Just
too
lower
loud?
Your headphones a
Yeah,
little or
maybe.
something.
You're all the way turned up.
All
So.
right, cool.
Turn my shits up.
Yeah.
I can't hear. Turn it up.
So I have to build myself back up again in the business, and it is what it is. And
Yeah, but you're already on
yeah.
your way back. Like it's been a fast boom quickly.
And I haven't told anybody.
Yeah, like
they had to find out on their own that I left.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, now you're starting to advertise more.
I'm just throwing
But
the
the
cuts
funny
out.
thing is too that Instagram, the other one, no mentioning your name nowhere, just the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
It's a little mysterious.
Well, I know exactly. Gee, you're there. Now this pops up. Who could be running this one?
Yeah.
But no, I'm loving it because you are in much better spirits. You're a happier person. You're not
Yeah.
a fucking doom cloud walking around. Oh, was he a fucking miserable prick?
It's too, and I love doing the work. And when I was doing the construction, I hated just even shoveling one thing. I fucking hated everything I did, and I don't know, it just sucked.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I'm back on my route on where I need to be in life and the direction I'm heading. So it's good.
Yeah. All right. So before we get into the Hedo talk, I just wanted to go over the one thing. Louis C.K. got into a bit of trouble over a stand-up set. And our favorite person, the biggest douchebag of all the douchebags of the millennials, which completely sums up the millennials, this fucking jerk-off's actions towards Louie, Pete Davidson.
Again? This
Always.
is like 2 months now we're talking about
Because this
asshole.
kid just loves involving himself in everything, but contradicts himself at every fucking different
He
article.
had a beef with Louie?
That's what we're going to get to.
Oh my god.
He had
Okay.
an opinion when he shouldn't have.
So, well, he claims Louie did something to him.
What?
Yeah. No, nothing
Did he
like
touch
that.
him?
Nothing like that.
Oh my
Nothing like
God.
that. We'll get to it.
He
It's all
showed
in
me
here.
his
Don't worry.
penis.
Did he want you to jerk off in front of him too?
So let me see if they have Louie's thing, and I can read that first, hopefully.
I love it.
Because that would be better, I think. Maybe not. Maybe it's not here.
Yeah, while you're looking for it. Yes,
Okay,
Frankie.
no, I do have it.
R.I.P. Mean Gene Oakland.
Yeah.
Fuck
We
him.
Dude, 3 76-year-olds the same day. Mean Gene, Super Dave Osborne, and the captain from Captain and Tennille.
Yeah.
All die, same day, all 76. That is fucked up.
You know what's weird about, like, because Mean Gene was like your uncle.
Yeah.
Like, because when you're a kid,
He was always there.
he was just always fucking there.
always there.
And,
Always there.
You know, I had a chance to talk with him for a little while when I met him, and I don't know, it just sucks. Mean Gene was he truly fucking, what do you call him, a true legend?
Oh yeah. He's a
He's my
legend.
uncle. He's my uncle.
Everybody knows him.
He's my uncle.
Yeah, pretty much. He raised us. When we were kids, that
On
guy,
TV.
on TV,
Let's be clear.
he raised
All right,
us.
he'd come to your house and raise you.
No.
That would be.
But you know what I'm saying? He
We
was
can
on the TV
pretend.
all the time.
You want me to come over and say I'm Mean Gene?
No.
Mean Gene in the house.
No, he didn't talk like that either.
Oh, how'd he go?
Oh,
So
good.
maybe he wasn't as squeaky.
Oh, good. Jim Carrey's jumping on the bandwagon to bash Louie also.
Oh.
You fucking
Wait,
pussy.
Jim Carrey?
You
Wow.
haven't done anything relevant in fucking 25 years, you scumbag. You want to get your name in the fucking paper? Don't hop
You
on
better
one,
come back, girl.
one of the biggest comedic geniuses of our time
What
right
did he
now.
do and why are they saying
All
that?
right. Well, Louis did a set at Governors. He's been doing a bunch of shit at Governors right here.
I can't wait.
And I can't wait to go see him. I completely still will support him. He did a couple jokes about the Parkland shooting. Now, mostly, it had nothing to do with the victims. It had nothing to do with the shooting itself. It had to do with the kids that are being paraded out in front of us. Now, unless you're an idiot, you know why these kids are being paraded. It's not because the adults that run the news go, we should have these kids talk because we need to hear their voices. They're parading them out there, so maybe the right side will see this and go, God damn, there's kids, you know, and maybe they'll back off on the gun control thing. It didn't work, okay? So his whole thing is like, when I was 17, I was out doing crazy shit. I wasn't standing in front of Congress because you know why? No one gave a fuck what I had to say. I was 17, and no one wants to hear a 17-year-old. You don't know a fucking thing at 17.
No.
You're going to sit here and tell a 40-year-old man what's going on in the world?
No, you don't know anything.
And that's basically what he's saying. He's like, shut the fuck up. And then he was talking about the them, they thing. You call me them or they or this or that. And he goes, you know what? Well, I'm there. You call me there from now on. And you know where that there is? Up your mother's cunt. You know? So, again, that's hilarious.
Yes.
Louis is funny. If you don't like it, don't fucking listen.
So what did...
So
he
here
said
comes
that
Pussy
said-
Boy Pete Davidson, of course.
Oh, my God.
Because this kid's just... He's
Yeah,
just...
it's so funny, but somebody that doesn't... What do you want?
Which one am I?
You're three.
I'm sorry.
Somebody that doesn't want attention and threatens to kill himself, like, he surely puts himself on a map an awfully lot.
Now remember, this was a suicidal Pete Davidson last time we left you.
This is
That's
like 2 weeks
Ariana
ago.
broke
Yes,
up
last
with
time we left you, Pete Davidson was suicidal, writing creepy messages, and everyone was worried for poor old Pete.
He was tired of getting bullied.
Now, here's what he said after he heard, Louis C.K.'s just outrageous stand-up, because Louis's never been outrageous before, by the way. It's not like, he's called his own daughters cunts,
Right.
or has been completely outrageous. This isn't him. How could he say such things?
He's done it his whole career.
His whole
It's just
career.
it's just a
And
joke.
Now, yes, and now that he's been caught doing something gross, but nothing that isn't worth losing everything over and not even being able to make a comeback, because that's what they're trying to do here, is not
Stop
let
him.
this man make a comeback.
Bullshit.
So Pete Davidson says this. I got a Harry Potter tattoo. Then the next day, Alan Rickman died, the guy who played Snape. And I was like, oh, what a weird coincidence. Then I got a Willy Wonka tattoo. Next day, Gene Wilder dies. Now I'm like, all right, that's a coincidence. That's weird. So I'm thinking if I get a tattoo of Louis C.K., what do you guys think? This is on stage, by the way. So I'm suicidal 2 weeks ago. Now I hope this guy dies.
This kid.
I wish death upon people because they say jokes I don't agree with.
This kid is such a jerk off.
The biggest. And that explains millennials to a fucking T.
Yeah.
Or me.
Dish,
Wait, I don't
can't
like
take
that. You should die.
Yeah. Dish,
You
but
should
can't
die.
take it.
Wait, you're picking on me. Don't pick on me. I'm suicidal now. Don't pick on me. I'm gonna kill myself. You should fucking die.
Oh my God.
It's true, though.
Like, really, though?
It's so true.
Come on. Pick a fucking side, dude. Pick a fucking side. Either you're a victim or you're not. So, then he goes on to say, that joke used to be about Aziz Ansari because, you know, I guess he did creepy things too, so it's alright to wish death on him as well. He didn't rape anybody. He wasn't Harvey Weinstein or Bill Cosby. These guys just did creepy things that these girls had fully potential to walk away from, but chose not to. Maybe for their career or maybe due to fear. I don't know. But they were
Fear?
grown women.
Of Louis C.K.?
Let me ask you a question.
But hold on, there's more. So that used to be about Aziz Ansari. Now he goes on to say this.
Him.
He goes on to say this, that Louis C.K. was hosting the show, and he told all the producers in front of me that all this kid does is smoke weed, and he's going to smoke his career away, and then told Lorne Michaels that Davidson smokes so much weed that it makes people uncomfortable. Then 5 years later, this motherfucker's been locking doors and jerking off in front of people. Davidson added to the punchline. Because that's a punchline. Now, that's a tragedy to those women in the room, but you're using it as a punchline.
Can we see him and his life, please? I want to know what he did. That
those
fucking
women
creep.
are victims. How dare him?
And he put it in a joke.
And he's making a joke out of that. How dare you, Pete Davidson?
You know what-
See the hypocrisy in this. Because his thing, his victim's tragedy is funny. That's a joke to you. But the Parkland shooting, in a comedic way, can never be funny? Why is that? The way Louis set up the joke, and you can go hear it because some asshole leaked it online illegally, so you can hear it. And it's not even a done, completed set. He's working it out.
Yeah.
It's not, it's still being worked on.
Yeah.
That's like seeing a painting. I heard someone say this today. Seeing a painting, the guy put one stroke on the thing, and you go, that sucks.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not done yet. Wait till it's finished.
Yeah, it's like me starting a haircut, and the guy's
Halfway
like,
through.
Can you make the top, or just whatever.
Yes.
And it's like, dude, relax. I didn't even get to
I'm
that
not
yet.
done yet. I'm not
there
done.
yet,
I hate when
you know?
clients do that, and I do hair, too.
You start here, and he's going,
Don't forget over here. I'm like, I'm in the fucking back.
Yeah.
Let me get to the front.
Yeah. But this kid's just a complete fucking jerk off. And then the father of one of the victims, because this is a tough guy, apparently.
Wait, you would relax.
Go ahead.
Okay. You would think as a comedian
Pete Davidson would understand.
that, like you just...
He's not a comedian. He's a victim. He's made his whole career on being a victim, from his father dying in 9/11 to him growing up that way and being picked on, and now,
Wait, his father died in 9/11?
Yeah, he was a firefighter.
Okay,
and I completely respect that. People never, ever disrespect that, ever.
Maybe he's gotten catered to since that.
Oh, coddled like a
course.
baby.
So,
like a baby.
which is understandable.
But that's all these kids his
Listen,
age.
I want to say something. I'm just saying this like off the top of my head, and I 1000% understand how it feels to lose your father. I watched my dad die in front of my face, and as of a heart attack, foaming from his mouth, bleeding from his face because he hit a mirror. And I totally get that he can be traumatized from losing his dad at 9/11.
Yeah.
But that's no excuse to walk around saying, poor me. We've
then-
all dealt with these things, and I don't walk around going, well, this is why I'm this way.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
But then to walk around as poor me and then point the finger at other people and laugh at other people's tragedies.
Let other people do their
Right.
own shit. Mind your own business.
And the way
Yes.
he's saying, well, Louis tried to get me in trouble at SNL. Well, now you're trying to get him, so you're going tit for tat.
Right.
Be the bigger person then, right? You're the better person. You're the better person, Pete. But now you're doing the same thing he did. So because he maybe, hearsay, because this is your word against his, no one's ever heard this story except now, that maybe he tried to get you in trouble at SNL. So now you're going to come out and try to ruin this man's career that's already been ruined. He's trying to rebuild by doing stand-up.
Yeah.
He's trying to get penance and get forgiveness, and people need to understand that that's America. You fuck up, you pay the penalty. The man lost his shows, his movies, $40 million. He didn't lose enough, right? Like, really? Now he's starting from the bottom again. Even though he's the best in the world at what he does, he's still starting at the bottom. He's at Governors. It's not like but it's not like he's going to MSG immediately and going, I'm going to sell out Madison Square Garden. He's at Governors. It's 120 to 150 people.
Yeah, it's not many.
All right? And he was selling out Garden 3 nights, 2 shows a night in a row. Okay? Give the guy a fucking chance and let him fucking come back. He didn't do anything that bad. And for all these lefties to come out, Judd Apatow, I don't even know what the fuck Jim Carrey said yet. But Judd Apatow, Jim Carrey, Pete Davidson, shut the fuck up. Because you're supposed to be comedians. And if you're a comedian, you know anything can be funny done right. Anything. I don't give a fuck what it is.
Yeah.
Anything can be done funny, done right. Can be funny, done right.
But you have to let them, the joke has to mature.
Yeah.
Like you said, he's working on it.
Exactly. This
So
isn't finished material.
They manipulate these jokes at these smaller clubs until they get to the big show where the joke is perfected.
Right.
Exactly. And what's great is now with all this controversy around Louie, next year when he comes to the Comedy Festival in November, which I'm going to absolutely go to, he's going to be at Radio City or the Beacon Theater or wherever, and all you dumb fucks are going to draw attention to it and sell out every fucking night. And thank you.
Frankie,
because I want to see it happen.
We are talking about Pete
Louis
Davidson.
C.K. and Pete Davidson.
Talking shit about Louis C.K. about a joke that he's been working on in the smaller clubs.
It's just...
Meanwhile,
it's a joke. You're not talking about going to a school and telling a whole bunch of kids this. You're in a fucking comedy club.
And he's in a show that people paid. They knew Louis was going to be there. They paid to see him. They had no problem with it, okay?
It just
they had
makes
no
sense
problem
to
with
me.
it. And if you do, don't watch him. Don't support
go
him.
see
But
him.
guess what? Other people like him. And freedom of speech means freedom of speech for everybody, not just the things you want to say. It also is freedom of speech for the things you don't want to fucking hear.
Right.
It's unfucking believable. So let's get into happier talk. Rich, I'm gonna let you lead this.
Yeah.
okay.
But I'm gonna start it, and then you can stop and ask questions.
Yeah.
But we're gonna start from the morning and work our way into each day and everything and how it went. Okay? So we figured we'd do it that way. This way, there's a time order, and it's easier for us to remember events.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, but let's get it going.
We're gonna get the hedonism talk going.
Oh, okay.
All right. So we got into the car. We get to the airport. Everything's smooth. Smooth sailing through the airport. We get on the plane. Boom.
Wait, smooth sailing at the airport?
On the way there.
No, my passport?
Oh, right. Yes. Her passport still has her old last name. And
I had no marriage certificate with me.
And the ticket, I put her last name now.
They almost didn't let me go.
So we had to get all that flip-flopped.
Yeah.
Meat and potatoes, guys. Meat and potatoes.
I know. So we get off the plane.
Fuck you.
We get off the plane in Jamaica. We have special treatment because... Come on, why
We
not?
got
Why
VIP
wouldn't I?
lounge.
They recognize you from the show?
Absolutely. They go, Rocky, my man, from
Jessica,
SuperUglyShow.
New
Show.
York.
How you doing, man? Fuck, I forgot to do that. I was going to talk Jamaican for the first 5 minutes just to annoy you.
Oh, my God.
Because I just got back.
You've been so annoying to me.
No, come on.
You singing and...
I love doing it, that's
keep
why.
going.
So,
The drive there.
wait. We get off the plane, and there's a woman there with a sign with our names on it, So she walks us through everything, and we get through
We
immigration.
cut hundreds of people.
Yeah, literally hundreds.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah. So, now we get into a nice, decent van. Not a luxury van, but a nice van for Jamaica.
Yeah.
Air conditioning, just me and her. Driving to,
A fucking 12-person van to me and him only.
Just me and her.
Nice.
Driving to Negro. So, on the way there, cab driver, this guy, Wayne, Rocky's Taxis. If you guys go to Jamaica,
Always
you can
Rocky's.
use them anywhere. It doesn't just have to be hedonism. Use Rocky's Taxis. Ask for
Anywhere
Wayne.
in Jamaica.
Tell him Rocky and Jessica sent you. He'll
Wayne or
take care
Dave.
of you. Wayne and Dave, they'll take care of you. Those are our boys. All right? So, we're driving, and we start talking bud, and I'm smoking my oil or whatever. And,
He gives us a beer out of the cooler.
yeah, he's got beers
Really?
for us.
Yeah, driving with a beer and weed.
Yeah, so he tells us, I'm gonna stop. It's on the way, right? I don't want to be pulling off
Yeah.
onto some. He's like, no, it's on the way. So we stop, we grab some bud, we roll up a joint, we're smoking on the way to the resort. We get there, now we get to the resort. All right. The second we walk up, greeted amazingly. Hello, my friends. How are you? Welcome to eat.
Really?
The Jamaican
5
people.
to 6
for
people
one.
on both of us.
Now, is the place clean?
Beautiful.
Immaculate.
Really?
There are people raking the sand every day.
Like I'm picturing it like cum stains
No,
everywhere.
Never.
and-
White sheets
The pools
everywhere.
get treated twice a day,
Yep.
once in the morning,
They
once
shut
in
it down
the
with
afternoon.
signs.
Yeah.
Like it's immaculate.
Yes.
All right. So we get there. The people
Hold on.
couldn't be.
So hold on. So you walk into this place.
Are
What,
you walking?
What do you
It's an
say?
open lobby. It's beautiful. There's
Beautiful.
couches and chairs
Yeah.
everywhere. The woman says to me, "What are you guys here for?" And I'm like, "Well, it's our anniversary." She sits me down. Within a few minutes, she asks me how I heard of them. Now, my uncle and aunt have a timeshare at Hedonism. So I wrote down their name, not thinking anything, and she comes over and she goes, "Well, you guys have been upgraded."
We get up.
So from a regular room, we got put into a room that had mirrors on the ceiling, the walls, the
rain shower, and the
Rain
whole
shower.
bathroom's wide open.
All right,
Which
hold
was
on,
the problem.
hold
Hold on, this is fun, because the whole thing is glass.
So
And when you're taking a shit, it's all glass. There's one wall, but I mean, there's no door.
You see
or nothing.
knees.
So you see knees, you know. So like, if I gotta go and she's gotta go, and the Jamaican food can hit you sometimes.
she's like, "Go for a walk for a minute."
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
go ahead. You had something.
So when you walk in, do you just see like naked people
Not
walking
right
across?
off jump.
No.
Not in the lobby.
I'm talking about.
Oh, sorry.
The women, when you first walk in, you don't see any real tourists unless they're waiting to like get their rooms. You don't see any tourists really. You just see the people who work there, and there was like 3 or 4 women, 2 or 3 men,
All right.
all hugging us.
Before you walk in there, what were you thinking you were gonna see?
Okay, so I was walking in, hoping and thinking I would see more younger couples.
Okay.
No.
I think the youngest maybe would have been 40s,
Okay.
besides me.
Yeah, like we were definitely up for.
Now,
the
at the
youngest
end of the
couple
trip, there was a bachelor wedding party that came in.
Yeah.
And they were younger men and women, but they were just not anything to look at. So we walk in, everybody, "Can I take your bag? Give me champagne. Let's get this, let's get that." This guy walks us to our room. Now, when they're walking you to your room, you have your champagne.
Oh wait, hold on. A funny thing at the counter, our room's 2269. So the woman at the counter, she goes 69. You guys better be 69, because they're very.
They're very open.
Yeah.
So our key kept getting fucked up all through the time because my cigarette has a magnet on it. And you know they have the magnet strips. We didn't pick up on it until like the 4th time. So we go down there and she's there and I'm like, "Yo, my key's fucked up." Da, da, da. She goes, 2269. Did you 69 yet? And we were like, "Fuck, actually."
Yeah,
it was
we
day
haven't
2.
done it.
And we were like, "No, actually, we didn't yet. Thank you though for reminding us." Yeah. So
That's how it is. And
Yeah.
this guy's bringing us to our room. Now, when you're walking around Jamaica, the air, there's no bugs, there's no mosquitoes, there's no nothing. There's
now,
nothing.
as you're walking too, this is where the nakedness
Yeah,
comes
you
in
walk
from.
through as soon as you get through the lobby,
Yeah.
you see naked everywhere.
Now it's naked.
And I'm talking about anywhere, again, I said 40s. There was maybe,
Up to 70.
I
80.
want to ask you the good questions.
Go.
Now, how quickly did you adjust? Did you wind up being naked?
Yes.
not till the last day in the daytime.
No, that's not true.
Listen.
We went to the beach day
So
2.
hold on, you guys were
Day 2, you were on the beach.
so you guys were reserved.
Not me.
No, he took his pants off as soon as we got there.
Yeah, I was-
Walking around naked the whole time.
No, you know why?
Like hot tub
No,
time
because
machine.
you know
just
why?
throw the shit
You
off.
have to dive right in
like a
because,
Band-Aid.
because you can't like sit there and pussyfoot around. And once you go to the nude side, you have to be naked.
You have to be nude. You cannot be on there with any clothes.
Yeah, you can't be there with any clothes. So once you go over there, so I was like, "Fuck it, let's just go there. Let's just do it." You know what I mean?
So did
Now
you?
Joey, hold on real quick. Joey Salvi just wrote, "My cousin's 62." And that is like the main crowd.
That is the
like
main
50 to 65 is like the main crowd
yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, do you regret not taking off your clothes sooner?
Yes.
Now
Okay.
at night though.
Wait, at night I was free. I didn't care.
Yeah.
Because now let me explain. You know, I had 3 kids. I have a beautiful body, and I know I'm a pretty girl. But everybody has their own insecurities.
Yeah.
So I had to have a breast lift done, and it was just last year. So my scars underneath is still very red. When I lay down, all you see is the redness. And for me, even though there was all 60-year-old women, I still was insecure. So I would walk with a towel, like, over my shoulders. So you'd
Yeah.
see my tits front-wise, but you wouldn't see the side.
And now you regret it.
Now
And
Rich,
not that I regret it, because at night I was very free.
Now Ritchie, and I'm not saying this just because she's my wife. By far the hottest girl there. Not there was no one even like within arm's reach of her.
There were
That's
pretty girls, great bodies, but no face, or pretty face and a wrecked body. Like, you had to choose.
Well, it's it's not about the comparing.
It's
I think,
not.
I
No,
think
and
it's
that's
just about
the
the
thing
freedom.
about this place. This place, no one
It's
is
about the
judgy.
comfort.
Everybody
It's about
is
the
mad
comfort.
nice. Everybody comes up to you and greets you. Everyone you walk by says
Yeah.
hello. Everyone
Even the
makes
people
you-
naked.
Yeah,
Hey!
everybody is super
Well,
nice.
I'm assuming that it's just a free place for couples to
Be
enjoy
themselves.
each other and just
In front of others.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
what it is,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
So the first day or two, I was very self-conscious about the scars. I would cover up on them. It wouldn't work. I would put a tattoo over it, fake ones.
Yeah.
It didn't make me feel
She
more
said
comfortable.
day. Now remember day.
Day. So the daytime. Nighttime came.
A different.
Yeah.
A
I
different
walk
animal
around
came
butt-ass
out.
naked. We
Yeah.
were in the hot tub with many naked people.
Now people are in the hot tub, by the way, and I mean,
Fucking-
I'm sitting here, and there's a
No,
guy
right next to
here.
you.
There's
Really?
a guy right
Yes.
here sitting on the lip, so I'm on the bench in the hot tub. There's a dude here on the
You're
lip.
naked?
Yes.
Yeah, butt naked.
Okay.
And he's just getting blown.
By two
From
girls.
chick.
By two
Right
girls.
here, as me and Jess are just talking, and we had another couple that we knew, that we met, that
Yeah.
we were talking to.
Yeah.
And, you know, and you're all just naked, but the people are fucking.
One's fucking
People
getting a
are eating their
blowjob.
pussy. Like, I did eat Jess's pussy out one night on the little thing there
In front of
for a
everybody.
minute. No, you know, not like a long time, but, you know, when in Rome, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there was the Romans.
There
guy.
was,
Yeah.
there was when you went to the prude side, you would see some nude people because you can go on that side nude, but you would see a lot of people like on the prude side coming over to the nude side at night
Yes.
because they were more comfortable in the nighttime.
Yeah.
You know, and so we opened up a little more as we went. But let me tell you, every restaurant we ate at, every place we went to, every party we had the schoolgirl party. I killed it.
The people
Now,
eat,
there's pictures
don't-
also
there's-
on both of our Twitters. If you guys go to SuperUglyShow.com and link on our Twitters, we have very sexy images up of
Well,
Jess.
it's different pictures.
All right,
Yeah.
do people eat naked?
Yes.
At the grill, not inside the restaurants. But in the restaurants, girls will just have pasties on, or guys will have like some kind of like almost
A
speedo
sarong-ish.
underwear on.
I seen women with full-fledged naked, should not have been, but full-fledged naked sitting on a
Well, that-
leather chair in the
Yeah.
heat with
Yeah.
no
Pussy just sticking
panties.
to it.
Yeah.
Asshole.
But, well, that's why they're there.
Yes, but you have to
Yes.
think about it now. You're putting your vagina on a leather seat in the sun in Jamaica.
And a bunch of people
Yeah.
have been sitting on that
Yes.
seat. And I
So-
plan on putting my mouth on your pussy later.
Yeah. Well, you know, if you put a towel underneath, with,
No,
Well, that's why I
that,
said
yes,
with my
but
ba-
no,
I would
these
wear my
people would
Basie
be
bottom.
bare, just
Yeah.
sitting. There was people just sitting in the sand, just naked.
yeah.
Men and women, just chilling in the
sand
sand.
going in your asshole.
I'm like, I don't understand how you do
but
that.
there were a lot of cool parties. I felt
Yeah.
very comfortable. So the second day we were there, the women from the front desk, which were very fond of me, had called me in the room twice. How's everything? I'm like, everything's great. Good. Do you need anything? No, I'm good.
Yeah.
So we're in the pool. I'm topless. He's bottomless. And these two women that worked at the front come over and they go, so did you write down that it was your anniversary or your honeymoon? I said, I think I wrote anniversary honeymoon because it is our anniversary. And so she goes, perfect. We're going to have something sent to your room. And I'm not thinking anything, you know. And we get this dope champagne sent to our room with 2 glasses. I mean, knocked on the door with a card. I kept it. It said, you know, to the so-and-sos, have a great anniversary.
Yeah.
By the third day,
Wait,
I was
hold on,
walking
I want to
around
say something about it.
topless with
yeah.
no... during the day,
I
I
want
was
to say
walking
something
around
about the
topless.
jacuzzi nights also, because next to the jacuzzi was a heated pool, like a full-blown heated pool, swim-up bar. Bartenders were there till 5 in the morning.
5 in the
You know what
morning.
I mean? Now, me and her would go in that pool and kind of fool around more because you have more space.
And
you know
nobody
what I
was
mean?
in there.
And no one's like, you know, right on top of you. Like in the hot tub, it's hot too, you
Yeah.
know, and it's Jamaica.
Yeah.
So the pool was more relaxing, so we'd go in there and fool around. But then it's weird because now I'm sitting in the water naked with a boner, you know what I mean?
you can see
and
the
we're
pool
done
split
playing
up.
around though. You know
Okay.
what I mean? So no one's looking at it, but you know, the first time you're like, wow, I'm sitting here with a fucking huge heart on.
Yeah.
You know, and the security guards are looking at you like, all right. You know?
Now, can I ask, are we going to discuss that one?
Yeah, let's
Okay.
just go all in. Fuck
So, all right. So, also in hedonism, there is something called a playroom.
it. It's called the Romping Stomp Playroom.
Now, let me.
It sounds like a swinger's room.
It is.
It is
and let
and
me,
it isn't.
Yes, let me
It's-
explain why. Okay, so this room, which is only for people who are staying there, can't be the day people. Some
And-
people come with a day pass.
Yeah.
They can't go in there.
And you can't be single
and
man.
you can't be a single man in there.
You can be a single woman, but not a single
So,
man.
Which is only right.
Right. The
Yeah.
rules are no clothes, no drinks, no cigarettes, no nothing. It's just you and a towel and your person. So you go in there at like 4 or 5 separate rooms that you can go in.
And each
okay.
room has a different like device. So there's a sex swing in one.
Right.
There's like one of those things that the person bends over, you can whip them.
Yes.
You know.
And then there's a pool, separate pool,
There's
and
like
then
2 or
there's
3 pools. Actually.
Yeah.
Who got whipped?
nobody.
No,
got
we didn't
it.
go in any of the little rooms.
No,
Ah,
we only
you
did. We
suck.
only went into the playroom
I
twice.
actually wanted to do the sex swing, but then like every time we went
You
near
see
it,
people
there was
in-
like an orgy going on.
Yeah, and
You know
I'm
what I
I'm
mean?
germophobish. Okay.
Yeah.
So listen, so we go in there the first time to experiment.
This is
We're-
night 1, by the way.
Night 1.
Yeah.
We're like, no, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Okay. I'm in a thong and I have no top on, a towel, And we walk in, he's naked, and there is, I have to throw this out there, just 5 black couples and a gay male couple.
No, that was
going
the
at it.
second night, the gay male couple.
Okay.
The first night there was mixed. There was some
There was
white, there was
the
some
older
black.
guy, the older white man.
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's 6 mattresses, like king
Put
size
together.
mattresses laid out on the floor. You can tell where they're separated.
Yeah.
But there's a
white
huge,
sheets.
huge bed.
Yeah, white sheets, and it's just in the middle of the floor.
And
So
and exhibitionists are doing this.
It's
so
basically just you can
That's
watch.
pretty much
you
what
see
we were
other
doing.
people.
We were
Nobody's
going in
touching.
there just for the thrill.
Yeah,
of,
nobody's
you know.
touching, but people can watch. So
Yeah.
I'm very aggressive sexually, and I love being on top. So.
Yeah.
I lay him down on the towel. I get on him. I'm not even fucking kidding. I think everybody stopped at one point watching me on top of him. Like, what the fuck is that
Now,
white
again,
girl doing? It was
There's a couple
insane.
behind us fucking.
It was awesome.
There's a couple next to us fucking, and then there's one diagonal, and,
Yeah.
All right,
and
so
then
hold
there's
on.
people on the side.
All right,
fucking.
stop. All right, so you're riding him.
Yep.
You look around and you have just
Everybody's staring, men and women.
And
They're
you
like,
hear women just and men just fucking take.
yeah,
and,
giving
you know,
it to him. And I'm not kidding. A lot of the
they're
women,
commenting.
Not on us,
Nobody
but on them
commented,
being fucked
but they were
also.
all
They're all having sex
making their
and
own
doing
noises.
their own shit also.
If I was to see that, I'd be like, fuck him harder.
Well, let me tell you something, all right? I'm fucking him. And I'm really giving it I swear to God, I was giving it to him so good. It was a great moment.
Yeah.
I knew everybody was watching, so I went even harder.
Yeah.
And this fucking man had to be
No,
about...
that was night 2.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, that was night
The first night,
the
then
first
nothing
night
happened.
went completely smoothly. The only thing that happened is when she was on top, I kind of went like this, and I guess another guy did the same thing, and we like touched hands. I was like, ooh, that's
They had touched.
I don't like that.
It's like your testicles touched or
But
something.
you know,
Ouch.
and the
Yikes.
funny thing is, like, we didn't even come in there. You
No,
know,
we
like,
didn't.
would
We were
go
just
in there
fucking, and then
fuck,
we
and
went
then,
back to the room.
She'd suck my dick or I'd get a pussy a little bit, and then we could just leave. But it was like cool to just
For a minute,
like,
show
be in
our
the-
faces,
yeah,
like,
be in
bam.
the middle of it, and just but not like
It's like a drive-by
Yes.
type of,
But it's
you
more
know.
the
And dude,
excitement, you know?
And
Yeah.
this isn't the first time like we've either thought about it. In the last Jamaican trip, we had a lot of sex in public, but it wasn't an open
were in the-
place like that.
yeah,
so we were in,
we
like,
did it, we
jacuzzi,
shouldn't have.
We were in the pool. We were on the
So-
patio.
Can I ask you a
Go.
question? All right. Well, with sex, I'm a grown man. I've been through a lot
Mm-hmm.
of sexual activity on my own. When you cross certain lines, like, do you guys want to more have sex in front of people now?
No.
Like, does it?
I live
No.
here.
No, I'm saying
It's
like.
more or less I'll never see these people
yes,
again.
but you want to do it again.
Oh, we're going back as soon as we can to evenings.
Now,
Now
as soon as we
wait.
can.
Now wait.
No, we're still only on night
Do
1.
you
remember.
want to finish while people are watching?
No.
You don't think about it like that because it's more. Ooh, excuse me. It's more about the performance. Like
Yes.
you want to make sure you're looking good, fucking. You know what I
Yes. So you guys are getting into showing people that
mean? We
it's-
fuck good.
Yes.
We're really good.
That's
yeah.
that's our main
We're really
thing.
good at
Like
it.
our main thing of doing it in front of people is to go. We're fucking amazing at this, and we
Yeah.
are. Like
Yeah.
we
You
fuck
wish you were
good.
in my position.
Wait,
Yeah.
no, and let me
no,
tell
because
you-
if you were, it wouldn't be the same. Like
No.
it's just the way me and her are together.
Let me
it's
tell
perfect.
you, not one time in the 5 days did I see anyone kiss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and be like we.
Everybody was
crazy.
blowjobs, eating pussy, or fucking, and him and I are very, very into kissing. So like an hour straight, I'm sitting on him. We're both naked. I'm sitting on him in the hot tub, just making out. There's no
Yeah.
sex, and people are watching us, going, "Holy shit!" Like I had couples say like, "You guys look really in love," and I'm like, "Well, we are. Like
Yeah.
that's what it is." So you didn't see a lot of love.
Yeah.
You saw a lot of freedom, a lot of sex and fucking.
Yeah, which is fine.
Now let
Yeah.
me tell you a little because I want to get back to that night where we left off from leaving
Frankie
the
said,
room.
I came 3 times
Yeah, I
since
know.
the story started.
I want to get back to that from leaving the room, but one thing I want to say about this place. If you're in a good place with your chick and there's no jealousy and there's no, why are you looking at that girl? This is the perfect place to go to. You will have so much fun because you don't have to be involved with a bunch of people, or you can be. But you can go off and do your own thing the whole time, which is kind of what we did. But then we would meet people and bullshit with them
We
for
had
a little
friends at
bit.
dinner
But
and
then,
dancing.
like,
Did you get
you know,
offered? Did you get offered orgies?
No.
No.
Like
because-
But we
could have
you know
had
why?
'em.
Because
Like
people
swap?
saw our
We
faces.
could have had 'em.
Yeah, we did a million times over.
Yeah.
But people saw our faces and we weren't approachable like that. Like,
No,
you
you know
kinda
we
know,
look.
like,
You
we're not
you
into
guys are
that.
stuck up, but to each other.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
not even that. Like the couples would talk
people
to
would
us.
ask us and we would say we don't share.
We would say we're into having fun, but we don't share. And I had a couple of men speak to me and like try to, like there was men that would do stuff like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then just lean on me, and I'm like, I'm not interested.
And
Thank
they
you.
immediately would be
That's
like,
all.
okay, thank you.
No anger.
And they walk
Yeah.
off.
And they were never
Now,
inappropriate.
This is what I mean about you got to be in a good place with your chick. I have no jealousy when it comes to my girl. I post pictures of her titties out. I don't give a fuck who looks at my chick because she's hot. And she's a hot girl, and I'm proud of that. I'm proud this is my hot fucking wife. So when I go out places, especially a place like this, I can't sit there and go, what the fuck's he looking at?
No.
No,
what
of
I
course
mean?
not.
So,
Of course
but that's what I mean. Like, if you're gonna react that way at this
Yeah,
place,
that's-
don't go. But what I mean by, like, if you're in a good place with your girl, this is a great place to make you even more connected.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, because you're so vulnerable at
And
first.
you're a unit together.
Yes.
And it brings you guys together.
Yes.
Even more
Yes.
than when we
And
left.
there was not a single tiff. There was not a
No
single
arguments. Nothing.
Nothing.
It can't
for 5
be.
days
But let me
straight. No, it
explain
was-
to you. This is the difference, and I told Rocky this because before we went, of course, I said to him, "I want a safe word that I'm uncomfortable. That means let's just go. I don't want arguing or nothing. I don't want to ruin our marriage for this. It's the first time we're ever doing it. So when we went there, I have to say, after the first night, I looked at my husband at breakfast and I was like, I am so much more infatuated with how confident you are with me being so fucking sexy and so I'm talking about there's hundreds of men staring at me and they were staring. There were some people that would creep through the trees.
Yeah.
You'd see someone sitting at the tree like this.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding. And he still was like,
Yeah.
I'm just into it. I'm like,
We-
yeah, my
it's
wife's
your
fucking
reaction.
hot. I love it.
it's the reaction. It's what
It's not
you do.
meh.
You know?
It puts a smile on my face.
But no,
I'm
but
like,
if a man came to me, my husband looks to see my reaction. No, thank you, I'm not interested. If I'm like, hey, there's a difference. Women
Yeah.
were looking at him all day. He would look at them and then look at me and go, fuck, you're so hot. Perfect. Makes me feel better. Like, we can look all day. I picked out my husband a couple times who caught me staring at some black girls.
She likes
Let me
black girls.
mind you,
She
I
likes black
like
girls.
round asses. He's got the dopest ass, okay? But black women, okay, the thin, they're like apples. And I can't help but look, and I'm like, babe, look. And he's like, stop it. I'm like, look at her fucking, I could bounce a quarter off her ass. It was so perfect.
Doug.
And I like to admire that.
Doug
Yeah.
Fox, what do you mean by this? Now, he's been to Hedo, this guy.
Yeah.
He said, I've been there. I saw none of that. You saw none of what?
Passion.
Oh, passion,
Yeah, you
I
saw
guess.
the-
Something
yeah.
has changed, I'm sure. No, it was only with us.
It was. We were the
Yeah,
only
like,
ones.
even the couples that were together, like, and there's people that have been there 30, fucking 40
but
times.
they were old people holding hands.
Like,
but
this one couple
nobody
we talked to, it was
passionate.
the 4th time they were there that year.
Right.
That year. This is an expensive
Yeah,
place.
4
It's not
times a year,
cheap,
they said.
cheap place to go to.
No.
You know? And people repeatedly come back. So, getting back to the playroom
stuff.
thing. So, we kind of just look at each other and go, all right, you ready to go? Yeah, let's go. So we leave there and we come down this basketball court. So you could just sit there and play basketball. So me and her are playing, just shooting around. We got flip-flops on. We're not like really playing.
I'm in a tank top, but like a sports bra tank top and a
Yeah.
thong.
Yeah.
And he's naked.
Yeah. No, I wasn't.
Oh, yeah,
naked
your
yet.
shorts
I had
on,
my
yeah.
shorts on, but free balling the whole time.
Now, when you get naked, are you prepping yourself for like a half chub?
No.
No.
No?
Everybody
and
walks around
sometimes
as this
it'll
big.
adjust. You know?
Everyone.
No, but it'll adjust though. So like when I first got to the beach, I was like, meow. But then once I got comfortable, it went back to normal. And you know, some guys they have hammers. Some guys have fucking.
He
pinky
kept seeing the
dicks.
hammers. I couldn't see anything. I had no
You know what
glasses
I mean?
on.
Some guys have pinky dicks though. Like I was definitely in the upper middle range. You know what I mean?
Listen,
But you
everybody-
see some people and you're like, Jesus Christ, this guy's
Nobody
got a
walked around with a fucking
hammer,
heart
bro.
on, and I didn't see any fucking
Yeah,
hammers.
no one's got
Straight
hard
up.
ons and nothing like that.
But I didn't wear my glasses a lot of the time because I'm not an inappropriate person. He'll tell you if you're without my glasses, I can see you a blur.
Yeah.
I can't see if you have a pimple.
See, I would want to walk around like with a soft medium chub.
You don't.
know?
It's actually a little
No,
inappropriate.
just a little.
No,
You would
feel
feel
out of place.
inappropriate.
Yeah, you'd
I'm
feel out of
telling you.
place. No, you would.
Sitting next to a grandma with her husband who are naked, you would
You
feel
would.
inappropriate. No,
They
because
shouldn't be there, though.
No. I'm telling you, as a person who was standing there, that
Yeah.
my husband at a relaxed 4, because that's what he is relaxed. When he's sitting there relaxed 4, and there's a guy over there with a relaxed 1, that's plenty.
Yeah, you're
Before
good,
you
bro.
feel,
You don't need to chub up.
You know,
because,
I'm telling
you, got
you,
a
before
hammer,
you
bro.
feel-
You're gonna be one of those guys dick swinging. You know what I mean? Like soft.
There was
You're
this
gonna be
one man,
flopping
this
all
black
over.
man, he goes, are you fucking kidding me? I go, what? And I can't see anything.
Giant.
He goes, this guy's dick is huge. I
Giant
look.
hammers.
And now again, everything's a blur.
Dude,
but I
soft
saw
like
this
this.
thing hanging down his leg.
Soft
Oh my
like
God,
this. I
that's
was like,
funny.
my goodness. But and then like there's beds all throughout the resort, so people will just be fucking
Right there while
on these
eating
beds.
dinner.
Like there's a bar here and people are fucking. There's this one girl one night. She was like doing this move, ready? She was on top and she would just go.
No,
Every, like,
her
5
hands,
minutes, you'd see
like,
her go.
pushing like.
Wait, what?
Like a weird, like, flick of her, like, weight hit, but it wasn't sexy at
She
all.
was sitting on top, and she was like this.
Yeah, it was
chest
so weird.
Wait, fucking?
Yes.
That's
Oh,
how she
people
was fucking?
That's how she was
everywhere.
fucking,
There's people fucking
And
everywhere.
she was making that noise like.
Yeah. So
And I'm going, what the fuck is she doing?
Yeah. So we're playing ball.
Well, listen, a lot a people don't know how to have sex.
On top, women
Yeah.
do not know what the fuck they're doing, man.
No, a lot of guys don't either.
Of
Oh, no,
course.
dude. I got the ill stroke.
A lot
All right,
of people.
listen.
Ill stroke.
Let's get to the basketball.
All
and the
right,
French
so we're playing
woman.
basketball. This French woman comes up out of nowhere, right? So she's super French. She's super nice.
Super nice.
But she's like, my husband, he's in the room. I'm trying to get him to go to sleep.
so that I don't have to fuck him.
Yeah, so I don't have to fuck him because I just want to go to sleep tonight. So she's watching us
She's
play
sad.
basketball. And she sat for a while and then she left. And this couple comes over now, right? So now me and Jess is shooting around. And I go, you missed this shot. You got to take your top off. So she misses, she takes the top off. She goes, you missed this shot. You got to take your shorts off. So now me and her are playing basketball. There's another couple there. My dick's out. Fucking shooting around. She's titties bouncing, shooting around. This couple's in towels. So now they start shooting around. The girl's towel's falling off. We're having a good time. We go back to the hot tub. We fool around more. Then we go back to the room and just, fuck our brains out until the sun comes up. That's night one.
Now, this couple, what kind of couple were you
They
hanging out
were
with?
from Manhattan.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Young?
normal, She wasn't pretty.
Young?
Black.
He was a doof. No, this was the white couple.
Oh, yes, that woman that
yes,
was.
yes.
Oh, she was loose, that woman. Yes, yes.
But
The
she
first
wasn't
night
pretty,
was the white couple.
And he was kind of a doofus. He tried to kick it with Jess, and
He
she
said to
shut
me,
it down.
"You like to share?" And I was like, "No, we don't share." He goes, "You should. You're so hot." And I looked at him and I was like, "No." He looked like the guy from what's that show I hate?
Big Bang Theory?
Yes, and with glasses.
Yeah. So, here's the other funny thing, too. Now, I mean, when you go there and you see the type of people that are there, and you look at us, like, the ball's on you to even think that we would be, like, interested in you.
Why are you so cocky?
No, because if you see...
You can't hurt
Ritchie, No. If you see the people, you know what I mean. Like, that would be us going down, like, 4 spots.
It would be.
Like, it really would.
be.
And in every situation. I'm not kidding.
And I'm not. There were some people who had a great body, but their fucking face, or they had a great face and their body was a disaster. I don't see any woman my age that looked like me that had 3 children. None.
Yeah, dude.
None.
Like,
I had 3 kids.
There
I
was
was
a
fucking
flaw
0.
with every chick there. Like, every chick,
but
like
you
I
can't-
see,
you
she had a
can't-
nice
you
butt,
can't
she didn't have nice tits.
Hold on, stop. You guys can't blame somebody.
no,
in
we're
India
not.
for
No,
I'm
we're
lying.
not. I'm telling you the type of people that
No,
are
no,
like.
we're
I'm not
the
judging
nerve.
them at all. No,
No.
I'm letting.
Rocky's like the nerve of the 4 pegs below me.
No,
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 what I'm
that's
saying
not
is
what we're
though.
saying.
No, what I'm
No.
saying is though. You see yourself in the mirror. You see us. You should know that this isn't gonna happen.
I don't think
You know
like
what I
that though,
mean?
because
Like,
you know what? Honestly,
I'm being real though.
if
Like,
I
I'm
was
being
them, I
real.
would try.
Of course, I would try, but
Yes. Well, you gotta expect it.
yeah, no.
So
No,
it-
again,
that
I
was the
wasn't
first
annoyed
night.
with it at all.
One at a time.
Yeah, I wasn't
Sorry.
annoyed with it at all. I wasn't like, how dare you? But to me and her and alone, I was like, that's fucking balls to think that, we would downgrade that much to fucking,
There's a lot of listen. If picture you being, really overweight or not attractive, like it's a shot
I
in the dark.
sympathize with that so much.
It's a shot in the dark.
we
but
all hit
you
the
have to
jackpot.
try.
We all hit the jackpot. Now, I'm not saying we're all, Brad Pitts and Angelina Jolie's, but we are very beautiful, normal-looking people. And that's a very lucky thing to have because it makes life easier to have that. Now, I sympathize. I 1,000,000% sympathize with the people.
If you're facing something like that,
if maybe your face isn't as attractive or your body's fucked up,
It's-
I completely. I make jokes. Don't get me wrong, but I sympathize with that person because that's a lonely life. That's a scared life. Like to just even approach a girl is a gut wrenching fear
because
for some
you're gonna
people.
get denied.
And I had that fear, but I had that fear when I was 9. You know what I mean? Of like, this is the first girl I'm going to ask out.
Yeah, I don't have that
Once
fear.
I was like
but
15,
it's just-
13, it was just like, I know what I got.
But
Now it's on
somebody-
me and my personality.
For somebody that has those appearances that people can see that you can't hide.
Yes.
Like
yes.
you're saying about your breasts, like these people have things they can't. That's a rough thing. And for them to even approach you is, like you said, is ballsy. But
Well, we had fun with
it's
them.
worth a shot.
and
We
again,
hung out and had fun with them
you
and
had
stuff.
fun with everybody. I'm sorry, go ahead.
But,
I'm sorry, go.
I mean, I would definitely, if I was them, I would definitely try and.
Absolutely.
Why not? Fuck it, man.
Yeah. You want to talk about that couple on the pathway?
That was. Well, I want to go back to the. Now I want to do the second night. 'Cause we
good.
did
Yeah,
the
now-
fall,
Yeah,
right?
you go, Jess.
Yeah.
The second night was now. The first night was a hats and heels, but we didn't do hats and heels. I brought outfits for each night because there was parties each night. The second night was New Year's Eve, right?
No, second night was
Greek.
schoolgirl.
Oh,
New Year's
schoolgirl,
Eve was
okay.
Monday. We were there
So
Saturday.
schoolgirl night, we go
Yeah.
out there. Now, first of all, if I'm the fucking 10 that's there, and there's all 9s and 8s or 7s or 6s, they have a contest. It says contest. My outfit was insane. Okay.
Really?
It looked amazing.
So
Well, you knew this was going on, so you brought a school.
I brought outfits.
Well, everyone was dressed up.
It tells you on the itinerary what the night each night entails.
Okay.
So I brought stuff with me. Anyway, so I get dressed. We go out there. I'm like, I should do the contest. He's like, no, don't do it, babe. Look at all these people up there. It's a waste of time. You
This
know
was
you're gonna
at
win.
the room, though.
There's
This
no
was-
prizes. I get out there. They're mid contest because we waited. And I walk, first thing this woman says to me, oh my God, you should have been in the contest. I would have voted for you. There was cash prizes. There was all these prizes. He made me not
we
do
got
it.
there halfway through the contest, to be fair.
Because he wouldn't let me go.
No, it's not that.
Why not?
We went back to the room for something.
Why-
By the time
why-
we got back,
what-
the contest already started.
What
Don't
happened?
put it on me.
He said,
No,
we're
no,
not
no,
doing
that's the truth.
He
That's
said,
what
we're
happened.
not doing the part. We're not doing the contest. Why rush up there?
No, and
Yeah.
another thing too, I was like, don't bring unwanted attention to yourself because she's already got enough attention. She doesn't now need everybody seeing her and going, "Where's that girl?" You know what I mean? Seriously,
She
though.
could
See
have
the
brought back
outfit?
some money.
Right,
No,
did
no,
you
no,
see?
no, but
We could have
seriously,
won,
though.
honestly. So
Yeah.
anyway, the contest happens. I'm in the schoolgirl outfit. We're having fun. And him and I were cool, like, every couple hours go back to the room because
Yeah.
that's what we want. We were there to do that anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we would change outfits all throughout the
Can I
night.
ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
How many times did you fuck?
Oh,
30,
like 5 times a day.
yeah, 30, 40 times. easy.
It's
Yeah.
awesome.
And we're like
From
that.
Saturday to Tuesday night.
How many times did you bust?
Not a
You
lot,
must-
but not every time.
Me
Like
either.
10?
Yeah, probably 10 loads.
Well, because
15.
we'd fuck and then we'd be like, let's go back down there. And we'd
Yeah.
go back down and we'd go back up.
And
So-
then, like, a lot of times you would just be playing around, like, in the
Yeah.
pool or in the hot tub. So, you know, you're not...
Yeah, you're not coming every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to save your loads too.
Yeah.
You got to be very strategic
Yeah.
when it comes to your loads.
So the second night, we're like, fuck it, let's try the club, because there's a nightclub. We go in there, it's just me dancing in front of him and another couple in the corner. And I'm dancing, because I'm cute, I'm like that, I love it. I'm dancing for him, it's twirling.
And I mean, she's in a thong. and,
Bending
like-
Yeah,
over.
I seen some of the videos.
yeah,
Yeah,
having
okay.
fun.
Video.
So this other couple's in there, it's great, and all of a sudden this guy walks in.
Now he's wearing, like, one of those, like, towel tennis shirts. Like, it's almost like a polo, but it's kind of like that towel look.
Okay.
He's got one of those and just that. It's like a lady's tennis skirt.
That's awesome.
Okay?
Yeah, and,
Okay.
and Spaceballs, the Sleepy Prince, that kind of haircut.
No,
Yes.
Prince Valiant?
Walks
Yeah.
in there, and he's like this.
Oh my God.
Every-
So now
Everybody-
everybody left.
Everybody looks at him and goes,
I'm
"Time
the
to
only
go."
one standing there with Rocky. I'm like, we're going now.
Yeah, we
So
all
we left. We're going, let's go to the playroom. Fuck it. So now I'm dressed sexy. He's ready. We walk in the playroom, and now it is still a mixed crowd, you know?
But
like
this is more black people and the gay couple night now.
Yes, now
Yes.
we're going at it. And again, here I am on the top. I throw him down. I start sucking his dick. I jump on top. I'm fucking him.
The
And
gay
I'm
boy-
looking
the
at
gay
the
boy
gay
touched-
couple
the
because
gay
they're
boy-
behind him.
He touched my head, the gay boy.
Yeah.
He
so,
did?
And
Yeah.
they were watching. Like, both of their heads were like this, watching us fuck.
Yeah.
Now, all of a sudden, I felt right on my fucking ass.
Yeah, some guy.
This man, who is definitely in his 60s,
Older.
walks by. I mean, he hit my ass so hard. I turned around and I was like, no.
Yeah.
Like that. I'm like, no. His wife goes, what the fuck are you slapping her ass for? He goes, oh, I thought it was so-and-so. She's like, she's got fucking tattoos. Why would you mistake her?
Immediately shut it down, which was awesome.
Of course, I'm just like, and
I
I
didn't
don't
have
have
to
be
say a
mean.
word. I
I
didn't
turned
have to
around and
say
was
a
like, no. And I went right back to fucking my husband.
Yeah.
But I heard her screaming at him the whole walk out. Like,
Now
you
this night, though,
motherfucker.
too, I finally got like a glimpse because I bent her over and I was hitting it from behind, and there was a bunch of people there, and that was pretty dope too because I could see everyone kind of like stop
Yeah.
Yeah.
and see what
Of course.
I got going on.
Yeah.
So it was a good time.
And then we
it's
left
very
it,
hot. It's
yeah,
very hot.
It's very,
to do.
it's a big boost when you feel
Yeah.
sexy.
And
Yeah.
and again, this is something that I don't suggest for everyone, but I suggest for the people that you are 100% in trust with your partner. There's no jealousy. You two love each other and are with each other, and that is that. If that's where you're at, again, this is the place for you, and it will only help you grow your relationship. Like, you will be in such a better place
That's awesome.
doing this type
Sounds
of
like so much
stuff.
fun.
So wait, you want to talk about that guy and girl on our way home from the
Yes,
playroom?
Yes. So after we're done in there, let me tell this one.
Yeah, all
'cause,
right. I'm gonna actually go for a second, real
All
quick.
right, yeah, so after we're done in there, we do our thing and
Just,
we leave.
can you bring back one beer?
Yes.
Thank you.
So, you walk back from there. Now I'm just naked. I'm walking back. I got my sandals on, towel over, dick swinging, whatever. So we're walking back and there's this...
Did you shave? Did you...
I definitely groomed down. I didn't shave bare.
Yeah.
But I cleaned everything up.
Like on a two-clip?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, all right.
And, like, my balls, though, I did really nice and everything.
You want them smooth.
Yeah. But, so we're walking back, and there's, like this nice long walk that you go to your room and whatever. And there's this, the black couple, a guy with a skinny guy, kind of looks like, Dougie Doug from Jamaican Bobsled, with the braids, but really long braids.
Yeah.
And as we walk up, she's just blowing him, right? So she stops, takes her dick out, and we start talking to them, whatever. Like, he stopped us, which was weird because no one else was sitting on the pathway like this.
Yeah.
So we're talking and whatever, and he stands up, and all of a sudden he just grabs her head, and she starts sucking his dick again. But now he keeps the conversation going as if this isn't happening. You know what I mean? Like, not like...
Like he's watching a football game.
Yeah, like his dick isn't getting sucked at all. Like, when your dick's getting sucked every now and then, you're like, ooh, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, not this guy. He's just like, this is everyday business. Getting his dick sucked. So we're like, all right, that's cool. So then, we finish up and he's still getting blown. As we're walking away, he just throws it up. He goes, Wakanda forever, my brother. I go,
What did he say?
Wakanda forever.
Okay.
So I'm like... All right, and we go back to our room, and that was pretty much night two. Again, the jacuzzi, the pool, because the jacuzzi and the pool is pretty much the same. People are fucking, you getting your dick sucked, people eating pussies, jerking off,
Normal
stuff like
shit.
that.
You witness any like crazy shit?
What?
I don't know, like fucking anal or somebody getting
Not
fucking tied up or something?
No, nothing like that. Like on the beach, you would see people just getting blown during the day, like just on the beach or fucking.
This one woman stood up with pasties on. Like, we were sitting and tanning naked. I had my top off and a bottom on. I always kept my bottom on, mind people, because I feel like not just the air, the sand, the bacteria. I'm a real germaphobe, so.
Yeah, you don't want no like worm climbing in your pussy or something.
I can't do it. So this woman stands up right in front of us, and her husband's laying there, and she grabs his head. I watch her. She stands up, grabs his head, and just puts it like this on her pussy. And now she's holding her pussy open, and you see her sticking his face, and she's just like this.
Oh my god.
Midday. It's 12 o'clock in the fucking afternoon. Everybody's watching.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
Did you guys get turned on by watching any other couples?
Not one
really?
time. Not
because
one
they're not
time.
attractive.
Isn't that a shame though?
It was.
Don't you wish that you would have like enjoyed watching a couple like fuck each other and get hard off it or get
I
off
have
on
to be
it?
honest. I seen couples fuck. The couples we hung out with, like there was actually 2 white couples, 1 older couple, and 2 black couples that we kind of jived with. Every time we saw them, we were like, hey, There was this one couple that we hung out with. The girl had she was very much on the bigger side, and he was tall, skinny, But when we would hang out, I felt no discomfort. They'd be fucking next to me, and I didn't look and go, ooh, and he didn't look at me, make me uncomfortable,
Yeah.
So we're in the hot tub.
I'm saying when they played, did you guys? It didn't
never
turn
made-
you on.
nothing
or
ever
nothing?
turned
You
me
just
on like
would
that.
act like everything's normal anyway.
Yeah,
like
I
they'd
try
be
not to
doing
stare.
whatever
A lot of
they're doing,
sunglasses.
but you would still be doing your own thing.
Yeah.
So it's not like you'd be like, let's get out of here.
I don't want someone
You know
to
what
be
I
doing
mean?
that to me. And to be honest, there was like 3 or 4 male creepers that I had to say to
Can I talk
Rocky,
about
let's
one?
move. Okay?
Yeah.
Yes, 1 second. So I had to say, like, let's move because I knew they were checking me out and it made me uncomfortable. But this one couple we're in the hot tub with, this is the 3rd night, and we're hanging out having a great time. I'm in the middle of making out with him, and he's got one tit in his hand. All of a sudden, I feel this. And I'm like, what the fuck? The girl grabs my tit, and she goes, I wanted to see if it was real. I'm like, of course they're fucking real. Like, get off me.
Yeah.
But it was funny.
You have to expect it.
Yeah, we let it go. I never said anything. There was only 2 people that ever touched me, though, the whole time besides him.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay, but it's okay.
I didn't bother me.
It's okay for
I
girls
laughed
to
at him.
touch
I'm
you.
like, you grabbed my
If the
tit.
girl was doing it, I'm like totally fine.
Yeah, we were
that's
joking. It was
fine.
funny. The guy was never inappropriate.
It's actually you kind of actually want that to happen because it kind of like not too much. But I'm
not
saying,
there because if she starts hooking up with a chick, then the guy's gonna expect things too, maybe.
Yeah.
And, you
I'm saying for
wanna-
play. for
You
laughs.
don't even
for
want to
whatever.
really play it all.
I don't
there
mind
like
you looking,
that.
but I
No.
definitely
if
am
you're
not
if
interested.
you're not willing to play, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we're not willing to share at all.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know? So, but two times in the hot tub, we had two weird dudes walk up to us. So me and Jess are just sitting there. She's jerking me off. We're playing around. You know, I'm grabbing the titties. We're making out. And this old white guy, he had to be 65
Oh
years
my
old.
God.
And like you can see, he's fucked up. He's weird. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So he starts coming over. It's like,
What, he's got the eyes?
yeah. He's like, I just got off my medication, and is that oil? You guys smoking oil? I'd like to have.
Oh, he's on all types of
I'm
medications.
like, no, it's not always like my sister told me to get out, and every so often he'd get a little bit closer to me.
Yeah.
Right after like move my leg.
Yeah.
And I'm like, back
Yeah.
up.
He probably wanted to jerk you
But,
off.
but we're
Oh, yeah.
completely giving him the cold shoulder, and he's not picking up on the vibe, you know. So finally, I'm just like, all right, whatever, dude. We're gonna, you know.
And we got out.
No, we didn't get out then yet.
We didn't?
No, I blew him off. I'm like, all right, well, we kind of want to be alone, so, you know, go do your own thing, you know. So about 5 minutes later, this black guy, and I mean, like, you know the smiling African, hello, my friend.
Yes.
Okay.
He looked like that. You know what I mean? Comes over and starts talking to us. Within 10 seconds, I look at Jess and go, yeah, we gotta go. I'm like, what are you thinking? Like,
Well, you know,
again,
they, again, are looking, some women,
no, but I'm saying, like, look at her and look at me. Do I look like the type of guy that's gonna go, I want this fat, disgusting mess to
fuck my girl.
wife? You know
Well,
what I mean?
there are
Like,
couples that do that. Some older couples go there, and the men that cannot fuck will want to watch someone else fuck their wives.
Yes.
This is all about that. It's all about the
but
freedom
do
of being
I
open.
look like that type of guy? We're both tatted up. We're younger.
Maybe, maybe not.
You know
Yeah,
what I
people
mean?
don't know.
There's
Like,
nobody
come
there
on.
like me, though. I mean,
They're
there was
taking
one
the
other
shot.
girl.
I respect the shot taken,
You have
but
to.
There was
You
one
know.
girl who had tattoos like me. She had her leg done, which was more than I have.
Yeah.
But there was only one. Everybody else had either just a tramp stamp or like a little floral thing. Nobody looked like us there,
Yeah,
you know. But even still,
So now New Year's Eve, they have a huge blowout, Greeks and Romans. Now, one thing I noticed on this night, there was two very prevalent types of women there as well. There was sugar babies and prostitutes. And I mean, like porn star prostitutes with big, huge fake tits.
Hot.
The tits sometimes look good, or the ass would look good, but a lot of them had pot bellies, and their faces were fucking
disgusting.
wrecked.
What, the prostitutes?
Yeah.
Yes.
But
Now-
you can tell they were prostitutes because they were with like 60, 65-year-old men, and they were like
From
20.
far away, they looked. I'm like, oh my god, look at that girl. And I am very, very secure. So I can see a woman and go, do you think she's got nice tits? Do you
Yeah.
like her ass? I don't have a problem with that. But we would look far and be like, wow, that's a fucking beautiful dress. She looks beautiful. And him and I would be looking, going, that's beautiful. She'd walk over and we're like, oh my
Yeah.
fucking god.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
how bad the faces were. Either it was way more makeup, or they had a nose that was pointed to the left, or
Like a ratty
they had
face.
buck teeth and rat
And
face.
a lot of the girls had pot bellies, like
All
big
of 'em.
ones.
No,
Big ones.
all of them
Yeah.
had a tiny waist,
Now,
and
what if
big pot
The next
belly.
time you go, what if there's a hot girl that you're into that's there alone?
Now, this is how I feel about it.
Now,
Again,
you
I'm going
know-
to be real. I'm going to be real. I love women. I dated women. And there's nothing wrong with looking and going, wow, she's a pretty hot girl. But unless he plans on letting some man fuck me, he's not fucking nobody else.
No, but here's now.
That's
I
the
think
truth.
Richie's wondering this situation though. If you're hooking up with the chick and I'm just fucking around with you.
Yeah.
Then you're
that's-
looking at her.
No, you're looking
No,
at both. It's just listen.
No,
when
I'm
you're
looking at you
Get
fucking
it.
with her.
First of all, if I was doing the work, right? Say I'm eating her pussy, and
Yeah,
he's
I'm
fucking me
fucking
from
you.
behind.
Yeah.
He's looking at her face. No.
Yeah, but he's looking at you doing the act of
No.
what you.
As long as he's ready for me to be getting fucked by someone else, by
but
someone
I'm not
sucking his
fucking
dick.
another person.
What if I was sucking your dick and a man was fucking me?
No, again.
All right, so
No,
what if,
no,
all
he's
right,
saying only
all right, so what if
contact.
a
But
girl?
in your situation, a guy would have to be. I would have to be sucking a guy's dick.
No,
You know what I mean?
I'm
Like-
getting eaten out by some girl, and her husband's fucking her. That'd be okay for you?
Good point.
That's
Right.
That's a good. That's a
That's
good.
the truth.
good point.
So as long as you can roll reverse, listen, Richie, I am a very open book when it comes to
Now
my
here,
husband.
I'd be okay with it if
Wait.
my dick was in your mouth while all that other shit
Yes,
happened.
Wait.
it would have to be.
Yeah.
It would have to be guy, girl.
Like if a
You,
guy and a girl's they're
Rocky.
hooking up with each other and she's eating you out or vice versa, and he's banging her and I'm banging you or you're
That's
blowing me,
okay.
then
That
I'd
would be okay.
with
That wouldn't bother me as
Yeah,
much.
yeah, yeah.
It wouldn't bother me as much. But I'm saying, like, you can't expect me to put in a position like that, and then what do I get? I don't want to eat some girl's pussy out. I would do it just for his pleasure.
You wouldn't.
Oh, she's
No.
such a team player.
Really?
She does
I
everything
know.
I,
No,
want.
I'm saying why wouldn't you
Everything
though?
I want.
Because I'm not. I physically.
You're a female top. You want to
I'm
see your.
I'm a germaphobe. To be honest with you, I'm a germaphobe, and I have problems with eating pussy and like being with people who I'm not with. You're
Yeah.
not mine. You're in
No, I
Jamaica.
understand.
How many people you fucked? How many people you've been with? That same thing with strippers. I can never be with somebody who does
not
that for
comfortable.
a career because it's not. You're
It's
not.
not comfortable.
No.
It's
So
gross.
if him and I went, let's just say we went away and we met a very beautiful and clean couple and we decided that we were going to do that, it would have to be like.
Yeah.
That bitch would have to be standing next to me looking like Scarlett Johansson, okay?
Yeah.
That pussy better smell like strawberries.
Yeah, yeah.
Or you're not fucking me or my husband.
Yeah, because it's disgusting. I particularly don't like sleeping with a lot of people or
It's the
anything like
truth.
that. Yeah, it's disgusting.
The people don't do what I do to my body. They don't take care of themselves like me.
Yeah, she's
they don't.
very clean.
I am
dude.
a psycho.
Super clean.
You'll
never
never
have to.
find a stubbly on my
I
body.
never worry about going downstairs ever.
Yeah.
I know it's.
I'm
No, you
just
shouldn't.
very, but
Yeah,
I'm
you
very
shouldn't.
tentative to myself, and so for other women though, there are a lot of women who are not.
Yeah, it's disgusting. I could never ever, like ever.
You know, so we looking
gross.
at that, we both went into this going, it was just him and I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was never an option that for someone, definitely not in Jamaica, to
Yeah.
fuck me.
So I mean, and that's pretty much how it went. I mean, the rest of it is sex here, sex there, fucking here, fucking.
But it was great,
naked
great
on
food.
beach,
The
you know.
fucking pasta fina, pasta
Pastafari.
pastafari, delicious.
Yeah, really great food, great time.
Hospitality
And
was
again,
amazing.
Like you, in your position, I know how you and a certain someone is. I think it would help you guys a lot.
So much more.
Yeah.
Now
I
listen,
think it
check
would bring
this
you
out.
guys together so much more. It really would, I think.
Just it's again when I was out with him, I looked for his reaction to things, and he looked for mine. If I looked at some guy and was like, "Fuck, look at that dick," he'd go, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Yeah.
But I could do it with a woman. And he would say, "Babe, look at this guy's dick," but he wouldn't do that with a woman. We both knew what would make each other feel comfortable.
I don't want to
Yeah.
make her uncomfortable. And
No,
be like,
you
Yo,
don't
you
want to
gotta
do
check
that.
out this girl's
Just,
tits.
it's
Right.
supposed to be a vacation, for each other.
And
you know?
again,
So-
when you're there, you're not gawking.
No.
If you're gawking, you're weird. So, like, you would see, I'd see a nice set of tits, but it would also be like a 60-year-old lady, but she had a nice rack on her.
Yeah.
It is
But
what it
then her
Yes.
body's a disaster,
That's-
But I could
that's what you're
appreciate
there
a nice
for.
set of tits, so I would. You look, you go, oh, nice tits, and then you move on.
We had a second story room, so when we would look outside, it was all the nude beach. I have pictures of just like the sun, all the beach and naked people. So he thought it was funny and loved it. Would open the window and put me to the window and fuck me in the window. And people would watch and hey, they'd be clapping. Yes, get it! Like they were
Yeah.
fine with it. Everything was cool. But there is this one guy, and I have to talk about this because we have a very different outlook on it. Okay?
Okay.
There was this one man alone the entire time who was blind.
Tall black, like
Tall
he's
black
like
man with a
60.
fucking dick this long,
Yeah.
had a fucking stick, right? He's walking around the beach, hitting things. He's all over the place. People going, "Oh, it's so and so. He's blind. Oh, and so." Now let
Helping
me
him
tell
around.
you something. The beach was not flat in Jamaica. Okay, so there's like these brick, cement stepish areas, but then there's beach and there's step area. This motherfucker managed to get from the beach, which was flat, okay, to the third level of fucking beach chairs right in front of me,
Yeah.
like going through
Like,
chairs,
went
right?
through the chairs, had to move.
No.
Yeah.
Right to me. Okay, now moves the cane like this, and his eye. He looked me in my fucking face. Looked me right in my face. His eye looked at me, and then all of a sudden he turned the eye and it went white, like as if you went like this. So I think that he's fucking blind.
Now, here's my
he
thing.
looked at me, Ritchie.
Here's my
he
thing.
looked at me.
This guy
Yeah.
was around all weekend. You think he's going to that extent just to look at some girls like that? Like,
So he was trying to sling dick to you.
The dick was swinging right
he
in front
wasn't.
of me.
He was just
How
trying to.
big was his dick?
She's thinking it was soft like that. It was
No,
decent.
it was soft like this.
It was decent. But she's thinking this
He
guy's
purposely
pretending to
uses
be
it.
blind.
All right, you're a female. With an erection, how big is this guy? you
Probably
think?
like a 10 or 11.
So
Yeah,
he-
when
I'm
an
not
erection.
fucking kidding.
really?
He's like
Yes.
Lexington Steel, probably.
He was this
you know
fat
Lex,
soft.
right?
He was like this soft.
I'm sure
Soft.
you know Lexington Steel,
You
right?
see that?
Yeah.
Soft, all right? That's how
Yeah.
he was.
Yeah.
And again,
So
I'm
get
not.
this guy out of here. He's making
I'm
me
not
look bad.
hating. I'm not hating, but I looked at him, my husband going, "Oh, he's just blind, don't worry about it." I'm like, there's no way that motherfucker made it from all the way over there to my
He's
seat
got the
up
stick.
here.
Why would he fake all weekend?
Oh
all
my
weekend.
God.
Why would he
fake?
climb? Now, you're blind, right? Now, you could ride the beach, you could walk the whole beach and go up and no stairs, no nothing. He came up through the middle of the beach to where I was sitting.
Yeah.
Get the fuck
He was trying
out of
to. He
here.
was trying to sling you cock.
His shit was hitting his knees when he walked by me. I'm like, get the fuck away from
I
me.
don't think so. The guy
And I
was
knew he
blind,
was gonna
bro.
do it. I saw him coming, Ritchie, and I'm like, I
Yeah.
don't like this. He goes, what? All of a sudden, he came up the step. I'm like, that motherfucker's blind, dude.
Yeah. No way. Fuck
No,
you. He's not
I watched
blind.
it. I watched it. He's a fucking creeper.
Yeah. That's funny.
All right, so yeah, like I said, that's pretty much that. Now let's get to the airport part, because on the way back,
my God,
it was
Ritchie.
such a fucking fiasco.
Just be calm, please.
I will. So we get to the airport first, right? Now Jess is starting to come down with something.
Now
know
you
what I
can
mean?
hear I'm a little
Like,
nasally.
She's a little congested. I don't know if it's allergies or whatever it is, but she's congested. She's hot. It's in the Jamaican airport. So we're waiting in this maze now to check in our bag, right? You know the maze that they put you through.
Yeah.
So we're on the last leg of the maze, all right? We got about 6 families in front of us, and then we're up. So this TSA woman goes to Jess. She goes, "You all right? What's the matter?" She goes, "Oh, I don't feel
I
good."
was so congested. Snot was like dripping out of my nose. I'm like, I couldn't breathe. I'm like, and everybody's stuffing me.
Yeah. So she goes, "Come over here." And she puts us in a new line. There's 2 people ahead of us, right? So I'm like, great. We're going to be in and out. So now we're sitting there. The people behind us are now fucking off. So
Fucking off?
Like they already passed the people we were with. Like everybody's going, and we're still stuck in this fucking line.
And now I'm stuck in this. I go, this was supposed to fucking help us. They were behind us. Now I start losing my mind. You know what I mean? That happens. Whatever. We get through. We get to our gate. We go to the Mobay Lounge. We had the special thing there where we chill, air conditioned, beautiful place, free food, drinks, whatever. So we leave there. We get to the gate. All of a sudden, I hear a bunch of names being called, and my name gets called. I'm like, ooh, this
all
must...
foreign names.
So I'm going, ooh, this must be a good thing because, you know, they called
Fast
my
track.
name.
Yeah.
I walk over. Oh, no, you're a special security check.
Really?
I go, what? Yeah, you're a special security check. Me, Rocco, with my last name.
Yeah.
Very ethnic. 2 black guys, 2 black women, and another guy that looked very Italian and I'm sure had a name like mine. And then 2 blonde ladies to throw it off.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So there's maybe a total of 8 to 10 of us, I forget however many. The whole fucking board planes before I'm even done.
Really?
So
Yeah.
now they're swabbing me with things.
Yeah,
doing this,
and I'm
that,
kidding.
and
His
shoes
belly.
off, all sorts of bullshit, and I'm fucking now
He's furious.
fuming.
Really?
You know, but you can't say nothing. So I'm sitting there, and every fucking person that goes to fucking do something to me, I just look at them with this fucking look of like,
If I could, I would kill
you
you.
motherfucker.
And what the other people, they were pretty pissed off about it too?
Everybody was
Everybody
annoyed.
was,
First of all, the
course.
people they picked were not people that. There was a 90-year-old woman.
And not for nothing, not to stereotype.
I'm
because
not.
I know we can't do that, but there was
Plenty of people
of Middle Eastern descent
who walked right
on this
past.
plane that for some reason they don't get stopped. Like, no offense, I'm not saying
And
all
we
of them
fly
should.
2 times a year.
I'm not saying all of them should, but
Yeah.
let's remember what happened on 9/11 and why we're doing this security. It wasn't the Italians it was the Italians that built those buildings. All right, we didn't knock them down. We built them.
Yeah.
My name shouldn't be picked out of a hat to be fucking randomly screened. Okay, but my name is so Italian sounding that it could even sound maybe a little ethnic another way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I guess.
So I'm now livid. So they finally finished. Now I'm just sitting in the chair, but I don't know they're done. So I'm sitting here for like a minute, and I look at this woman. I go, "Are you done?" And she goes, "Yeah." I go, "Then fucking tell me."
Oh my God! They just left you there.
And I'm sitting now waiting for him in the aisle of the plane, like the
Oh
hallway
my
of the
God.
plane. I'm
And-
waiting because I'm not
yeah.
gonna leave him. And he walks over, and now his face is just.
Oh my God!
Now we get on
I
the
could
plane.
just picture it.
You've
get-
seen the face before.
Yeah.
You know.
We
it.
get on the plane, and there's a girl sitting in his seat in the window. Now, I look over and I said, "Excuse me, but you're sitting in our seat." And she goes, "I know my seat's over there, but I figured I'd try." So he already goes, "Try?" I'm like, "She moved. She moved, okay?" So now, the whole plane
I
ride...
love that. See, that's the thing I would have loved to see.
Now,
I know
wait,
this
Rich,
part.
I would
This
have.
is your favorite part of the trip, Richie. Trust
Yes.
me,
It
because
gets
it only
better.
gets better.
It gets better.
Trust
So
me.
now
it
listen,
gets
we're
better.
on the plane, and I'm so fucking sick, Richie. Every 10 minutes I'm blowing my nose. I mean, snot, because I was so congested from whatever the fuck. I don't know.
Okay.
Now
And the
she's
whole
getting.
plane, I'm laying on him. I'm nodding off. I didn't feel good. I was really sick. We land. This kid's crying. He's like, "Fucking great." I'm like, "Put your fucking headphones on and watch a movie."
Was
We
he
had-
how bad? He was really
No,
bad.
on the plane ride,
on
I
the
wasn't
plane, we're
bad.
fine.
I was
Now we
fine.
land, okay? And I am texting with my mom, angry because my daughter's sick, and I felt whatever. And I'm texting my mom, and he goes, "Don't write that to your mom." And I'm like, "Don't tell me what to write to my
She was
mom."
about to curse to a mother.
I said, "Fucking ridiculous." And he's like, "Don't curse at her." And I'm like, "I'm gonna fucking write what I want to my mom." So now we start arguing. The plane's silent. They all are listening.
Yeah.
And I start telling him,
And you don't even notice
Rocky, shut the fuck up. He's like, no, I'm not going to shut the fuck up. And he's getting angrier.
That wasn't before. Hold on. Now you're lying.
I'm not lying.
Because when it came to the mother thing, we actually kind of joked about it because I go, you tell me not to talk to
And
my mother that
and then
way.
I, under the table, texted him and wrote,
this.
you I texted him like, babe, don't yell at me in front of every other plane. You're embarrassing me.
Yeah.
Do you know what he does?
He
fucking grabs his phone. He's like, you text me? He starts screaming. You text me from, what? You know I hate that? And he's losing in the chair. Losing his mind.
Hold on. Let me say something.
Holy
We've
shit.
been together for 7 years.
Yeah.
7 years, I'll be in the fucking 10 feet away from her, and we're in an argument, and she'll text me, and it infuriates me.
Yeah, okay.
And I've told her this for 7 years.
Yeah, she knows
Do
it.
not fucking text
She
me.
knows.
Talk to me.
It is what it is.
Talk to me. So she does it on the fucking plane.
Now the whole plane's listening. The whole plane's
I've seen
listening.
a recording of
He
this.
was literally I mean, the chair, because you have this much space, he was facing the window like this. He
Oh
would
my
not
God.
turn his back.
You wanted to kill her?
Fuming.
You wanted to kill her?
Fucking furious. Now I'm telling him. I get close. I'm like, stop talking to me like this. People can hear you. He's like, I don't fucking care. He was like so angry. He's like, I tell you, don't text me. You're fucking texting me. I'm looking at the chick next to me. I'm looking at the people in front of me. I'm like, you really should calm down over there, buddy. You're freaking out. And it's making him angrier because I wasn't angry.
Yeah.
So then we get to the airport.
Oh my God.
So now we get off the plane, right?
No. What was icing? De-icing?
Oh, whatever. That doesn't even matter.
45 minutes we're on the plane arguing.
So we get off the plane, right? Now I'm doing my passport thing. Yeah, I see your fucking finger. I'm doing it, all right? Fuck face. Keep fucking wagging your finger, asshole.
Shut up.
He's still angry.
No, because this part pisses me. This is the biggest part of it all.
Good.
So now I dealt with the security at the beginning, right?
Oh my
So
God.
now we get to the fucking thing where you got to scan your passport at JFK. I go to the fucking kiosk. I'm putting it in. It's not fucking scanning. So now I'm like, tell me they're going to fuck with me here, right?
Yeah.
So now she goes, hers works. Right? So now I'm fucking Ritchie. I'm fucking here. All right? So she goes, just use another one because she knows at this point she's going into damage control.
I
mode.
am. I'm like, babe, listen.
Yeah, she's
Enough.
complete damage control.
I'm like, it's fine. I kiss him. I'm like, let's just stop right now.
We go to the next kiosk. It works. Everything's great. I print my stuff. So now we're walking. And they got the fucking maze
Get online
again, right?
for customs.
So they got all the machines here, but they got people lined up here. So as we're walking, the lady's going, move down. So as we're walking, she's roping shit off. And there's other machines now where she's roping shit off.
So they're getting in front of us. People.
No, the people weren't yet. So now we get to the part where we're coming in, where she stopped roping, and we're about to go in. Now, we all have been done. This fucking family.
5 people.
I'm going to say of a Middle Eastern descent.
Okay.
They weren't wearing turbans or anything, but they were Indian or something.
Right.
So we all go to start to turn, and they look at all of us, and they go and try to cut in front, and then they even asked the lady, they go, is this the back of the line? She goes, it's behind them. And then they just go right in front of me and Jess. In front of me and Jess.
Really?
I'm already here.
Now they looked right at us, and I said, no, the line's over there. I mean, you're talking about at least 50 people they jumped in front of.
Yeah.
Including us.
Now he's got him, his wife, and his 3 fucking shitty kids.
You didn't fucking grab him by the fucking...
Listen.
If she wasn't there, I
We're
would
at
have.
customs. There's police everywhere.
Yeah.
Do I want a fucking an
But
all-nighter?
trust me, the whole time I made them very uncomfortable. I go, that motherfucker's seen all of us.
Yeah.
This motherfucker just cut in front of fucking every... Now I can see the smiles on the people's faces behind me, which is now only egging me on because I'm angry and I know these people
you got an
now are with
audience.
me.
You got an audience.
But they're also with me. So I'm like, fuck this motherfucker. Fuck him. He fucking knew that this was
And
the
he
back of the
turns
fucking...
around and looks at him and goes like this. And kept fucking walking.
But then, for the rest of the fucking time, as I'm going, I'm still saying things but not being as aggressive. Straight ahead the whole fucking time. But his one daughter had the balls to look back and look at her. And she's the one telling me, calm down, calm down. Now you know my wife, right?
Okay.
This girl now shoots her a fucking look. I look at her and go, she just gave you a fucking look. What's going through your fucking head right now?
I said, not now.
Yeah.
Not
but
now.
in her head, I know the
It doesn't
fucking
matter.
bull is
There are cops.
smoking.
How old was the daughter?
She was probably like
Old
15,
enough to get
16.
fucked. No. She was old enough to get fucked up.
Old enough
She
to get
was an
slapped?
adult.
She was an
listen,
adult. She could have got slapped, Ritchie, but I'm looking at not just this, okay? I'm looking at the fucking 20 police officers in customs that can ruin my night. It's 8 o'clock at fucking night. I want to come home. We were on the plane for 45 minutes.
Everybody
Him and I were
cranky.
yelling the whole walk to the goddamn customs.
Now, here's my theory on all of that. And here's the problem with leaving hedonism. You need to prepare yourself for also leaving there.
Yes.
Because you're in 5 days of paradise, pampered, doing anything you want, sexually free, completely open, having the greatest time of your life. And this is by far the best vacation I have ever had.
You hit the crummy airport.
And you fucking, all of that
Disgusting,
comes crumbling down.
crummy
And
airport.
me and her were just bickering.
The whole time.
The whole time because, and I honestly
went
think
from
that's what it
perfect-
is. Because you're so just in a good space that when everything isn't perfect, the slightest thing just fucks with you, and you're like, you mother, you know what I mean? So you have to kind of decompress.
And
from
plus,
that
you're going
also.
home, and you're like, I don't want to fucking go home.
Yeah.
And again, like, of course, we wanted to come home and see our children, but the connection, the conversation.
Yeah, you don't want it to end. It's
the
like
things we had going between us. We go, remember when we were by ourselves and we didn't have the children? Like, and we rekindle, get back to that moment. But coming home was a really fucked up
it's a hard reality.
realization.
Yeah, it sucks.
And now I wake up this morning, I'm mopping floors, I'm making beds, I'm cleaning sheets, I'm fucking wiping snot, I'm wiping assholes, I'm back to cooking, and I go, here I am, paradise to fucking housemaid, and it's a culture shock.
It is, and it's because this place is so catered to.
Oh my god.
Just make you happy. Like I would be inside and I'm hitting my Jewel. You know, and I would see, like, the workers there, like, staring at me, and I don't know what they're staring at. Maybe they're just looking at Jess, or whatever the case may be. So I would look over, and I'd be like, is this okay that I do this? He'd be, yeah, man.
Why are you standing up for?
You do whatever you want, man.
It's only 9:20.
Yeah, dude, sit your
We're doing the
fucking
whole
ass.
show together, aren't we?
Yeah.
Super Ugly
Sit down.
and This Is Life?
This is life right now, isn't it? Well,
Yeah, but it's only been on 20 minutes now.
We
Super
don't
Ugly
know.
was 8 to 9.
Oh, I gotta see something.
Oh
But,
my god. Picking his goddamn finger.
Son of a bitch. I even lost where I was. Oh, and, but that's everyone's reaction to everything there. Like, you ask them and they go, man, you do whatever you want.
Whatever you need,
you at
man.
Hedo, you do whatever you want. It's an adult playground. The club was always empty, but it was good to go in there and get a quick drink.
Yeah, and
So-
I would dance anyway, so that's
Yeah.
cool.
But, like I said, you know, you would walk around and, you know, people are fucking on beds, people are blowing here, this, that, and the other
It was a
thing.
great experience
And
for
it
a
was
secure
a great
couple.
time, and yeah, I highly recommend it to people who are in lengthy relationships and you're secure with each other.
And or maybe you need to fix some things
Yeah.
because being around people who are not as attractive of you or not what you're looking for gives you a sense of being grateful for what you have. You know, my husband looks at me and goes, "You're so beautiful. I'm so blessed. And you had 3 children. You look like a fucking supermodel. You're beautiful. You cook. You clean. You do it all." And I look at my husband and I go,
porn star, yes.
I look at my husband and go, "You are the man that everybody would want. You work hard. You're fucking handsome. You fuck me right. You do good by our children." So you realize things when you're alone and focusing.
Yeah.
You realize that.
Yeah, you appreciate each other so much more. It
So
really
much
is
more.
such a great relationship building vacation. Rich, where the fuck are you going?
He's
You
picking
going
his
to jerk
asshole.
off?
He is going to jerk off
He
all
just
these stories.
motioned to me, I'm going to jerk off.
He went, wah, wah.
So,
So we'll keep it going, you and I.
yeah, all in all, amazing vacation, amazing place to visit to. Jamaica is amazing. All the people there are just such nice people. If you haven't been there, I suggest just going there. Even if you don't go to Hedo, just go anywhere there. It's beautiful. The people are so nice. The food's great. You will love it there. It really is. It's an amazing place to be. Is that it? I mean, we covered everything. Let me see. The room key thing we did, the playroom, New Year's, sex everywhere, awkward
The
sex.
fireworks.
disco.
Let me tell
Yeah,
you something about the
fireworks are dope.
skyline of Jamaica. Okay, because now Jamaica's an island, so you could see across from you the other side of the island where they have other resorts. Between the other resorts and ours, we had like 20 minutes of the most amazing fireworks. Now, we couldn't have a lot of pictures in Jamaica because there were certain areas you could not use cameras, which is everywhere except for everywhere. So we
Yeah.
would sneak pictures and
Like during the day, they were more accepting to it, but at night, you can't walk around.
no,
with a
during the
phone.
day they would not. At night it was more accepting because people weren't
No,
watching.
only during the New Year's Eve thing, though. Like, if
Right.
you wanted to get nice shots of the island and stuff during the day, it was kind of more...
Yeah, it's more like, but you have to aim up. You
And-
can't do anything down.
Yeah, and
you know.
and you would have to respect people's boundaries. So if someone was walking by, you would wait. You
Of
know, you
course.
would make sure they knew
Of
you
course,
were
'cause
waiting.
you don't
like
want to just
put
take
it
a
by
random
your-
picture.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
So, the experience was great. The views were awesome. The pictures were amazing. The parties were hopping. We left and the people were saying, "We hope to see you soon."
Yeah.
Like, we can't wait to plan another vacation. Not just because it's being naked. It's because it's being around other people, which there were hundreds, that do not even fucking care what you're doing. And that's life, right?
Yeah.
Everybody in America is so fucking... America, every country, is so worried about what everybody else is fucking doing. You forget about what's right in front of you.
Yep.
And you don't focus on the good things that you have going on in your life. So if I have anything that came from my vacation, anything at all... Again, I walked into a sick 3-year-old. I'm congested. My house needed to be clean. I had to take down my tree. I was fucking out of my mind. Bad airport, fighting with him. So I walked into this going, fuck, I want to be back in goddamn Jamaica.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, it's something to look forward to for us each year to get away. And if you don't have that time with your spouse or your significant other, you will lose your spark. So once a year, get a fucking babysitter, drop your goddamn kids off 4 or 5 days, and go away with your spouse. You really need to. And even if it's not hedonism, if it's just a
anywhere.
fucking bar and grill,
Yeah.
get the fuck away from everything, because I can still, and we always do, but I can still look at my husband and go, I cannot wait for fucking 10 o'clock when everybody's sleeping.
Yeah.
Because you want that time.
Absolutely.
You know? And so it was a great time. If you guys haven't seen it, please go to Twitter, JRabbit55.
Or Rock Super Ugly.
Rock Super Ugly. I'm in the middle of saying it. Give me a chance to speak.
I don't remember what it is, though, either. That's why.
It's Rock Super Ugly on Twitter, or you can go to my Periscope, or you can find SuperUglyShow.com, Super Ugly Show YouTube, of course, and everything else. You know, it was a great time, and we had a great time. You know, I want to shout out to, of course, Strength and Sparkle, because I wore her mascara the whole time. I did not have a goddamn drip, and she's amazing. It's strengthandsparkle.com if you want the best makeup, unique, of course. And, you know, besides that, God, fuck, I don't know what else we could talk about.
I got something else I want to talk about. Now, you're a woman, obviously. People were upset that The Rock was making $22 million for this movie, The Jungle Cruise, that he's doing with this woman, Emily Blunt. And now, Emily Blunt, any idea who she is?
Nope.
Okay. She's making $9 million. You don't know... You couldn't pick her out of a lineup, but you've seen her in plenty of movies. She was in A Quiet Place. She was Jim from The Office's wife.
Oh, right, yes.
Okay? Now, people are up in arms saying, oh, look at how low she's making compared to The Rock.
Because she's nothing compared to him as far as his stats.
And that is my point. Like, why this article even exists. The Rock has been consistently making $250 million and above.
Are they complaining because she's male-female?
Yes, because she's making significantly less. And she is, because he is the draw. Now, if you remove The Rock from The Jungle Cruise and just have Emily Blunt at the title, you think that movie's going to do the same as it would with The Rock and Emily Blunt? Or just Emily Blunt?
No.
Exactly.
No.
So that's where the other 12 million or whatever it is comes in. Because he's the
a fucking
draw.
Rock.
He's the Rock. The man is he could fucking fart on film and it'll make $250 million. You know,
I
like
agree.
The guy, even his bad movies
I
do
agree
well.
100%. I think that it's more or less now trying to use the woman-man thing, because that's bullshit.
Wage gaps.
Let's tell you something. How about this? If fucking, I'll use, let me go with somebody who's got something.
Let's go with the porn industry. Do you think
No
male
porn.
porn stars...
No porn.
No,
porn.
but do you think male porn stars make more money than the female stars?
No, that's not the thing. Let's get Meryl Streep.
Yeah.
Meryl Streep stand with The Rock. She making fucking quadruple what he's making.
Probably not.
Are you done?
No, definitely not.
No, she will.
That's-
She will.
baby,
Meryl Streep is
no.
one of the best
I
female
know what she
actors I
is,
know.
and I'm not putting her down.
Goldie
I'm not-
Hawn.
Yes, I'm not... Goldie Hawn wouldn't make a tenth of what The Rock
Are you
makes.
kidding me?
No, I'm not.
No.
Baby,
What?
Hold on.
The Rock
And
brings
again,
people to the box
First
office.
of all, Goldie Hawn's a horrible example.
No,
but
she's not.
Yes, she is. She hasn't been relevant in 25 years. Meryl Streep, while yes, she's the greatest, not even actress, maybe actor of all time.
She's great.
She is not a draw, though. What I'm saying by that is no one is going... Yes, people are saying I gotta go see that Meryl Streep movie, but not in the droves. People are saying it with The Rock. You get what I'm saying? Like, The Devil Wears Prada isn't gonna make the same Fast and Furious 9 or whatever. You get what I'm saying? The Devil Wears
You
Prada...
fucking use Fast and Furious because he loves Fast and Furious and you want him to get
No,
on the
but I'm
goddamn
thinking of the
bandwagon.
big-
Fuck you both.
No. I'm thinking of the big money makers. That's $1 billion movie The Rock
just
made
kidding,
there.
I'm just
That
kidding.
it made like $1 billion.
just
What
kidding.
was the other one he did recently?
To be honest, I don't really even care
Not
about the
Rampage,
subject, you know?
but to sit there and act as if this Emily Blunt woman deserves to be paid the same as The Rock is absurd. And I'm not saying it because she's a woman. I'm saying it because he's the fucking Rock.
Yes,
And the
and I
man
agree.
is a known hit maker.
I agree.
So
He draws people.
yeah, it's just.
He draws people. I draw nothing. That's fine.
But when they write these articles, though, it's like, where are you even trying
really
to
draws
come
anyway?
from? What?
Yeah.
Anna draws.
Emily Blunt, she's not bringing people to the box office.
And real quick too, I wanted to touch on two more things. One's a quick recommendation. The last one we actually will get into because it's very interesting, and I think all of us
Go
will have a good
recommendation
opinion.
first.
Recommendation. I watched this movie Revenge. It's half French, half English. It's about this girl who goes out to a secluded desert, like not mansion, but really dope house with this dude who's married, and his friend ends up raping her, and then it turns into like
Hot.
yeah.
I'm not.
No.
No, he's
But-
looking at this.
Oh, but it turns into like, oh no, I don't even want to do that actually.
Come on, I just want to see this. What,
All right, we'll
I'm
end
not
on
laughing
that.
at the
I
We'll
was-
raping
end on
people.
that.
I just
I'm
loved
laughing
it.
at a
But,
video he has on this thing.
Revenge was really good. If you can check it out, I highly recommend it.
It was good.
It's a great female revenge movie in the vein of I Spit on Your Grave, but not as graphic. You
Wait.
know what I mean? And the second thing I wanted to get into was Kanye West agreed to do Joe Rogan.
Oh.
yes. What the fuck is that?
This is going to be the most amazing fucking podcast of all time.
Why?
Because Kanye West is a nut. And
He is,
does-
right?
And he speaks his mind, though.
Yeah.
He absolutely does never hold back. And Joe Rogan is the greatest person to sit down with and have you ask questions.
Look at that picture.
Because Rogan, the way he asks questions is so good. And I know once he has Kanye in a seat, he's going to enlighten Kanye, I feel like. He's going to open...
You think so?
I think there's going to be moments where Kanye's eyes open and go, you know what, you're right. Like, I'm acting like a fool in this situation. I really think we're going to have a lot of eye-opening moments for Kanye and eye-opening moments for Joe Rogan as well.
Yeah.
I don't think it's... I think this interview, because they're two very different
Do you
personalities.
think he's gonna bring up how everybody turned his back on him, like Jay-Z and all
Kanye?
those guys?
Oh,
like
Joe's going to ask about it.
that's gonna be fucking insane.
And that's why I said a few months ago, if you're not trying to beat Joe Rogan, give up. Quit the game. For real, though. Like, I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm saying if you're not in this game, the podcast game, to beat Joe Rogan, then you're here for no reason.
He's the best.
Yeah, he's the Michael Jordan of this game. He transcends the sport. He changed the game. Joe Rogan is a single entity. Every one of his videos gets like 50 to 100 million views.
Yeah.
You know how much money he's making
It's a lot.
yearly?
Yeah.
I heard he's making like somewhere between 50 to 100 million on his YouTube alone.
Wow.
And it's all just him. There's
Yeah.
no managers. There's no company.
Yeah.
It's Joe Rogan. That's amazing. And that is a game changer.
Yeah, but
that right there tells everybody you don't need radio, you don't need satellite. You can do it by just doing it
Are
on
you
YouTube.
playing her in the background?
Well, listen, Captain Spaulding, you're saying fuck Kanye, all right? But you don't know. Listen, right now Kanye's getting beat up by people above him.
Yes.
He's getting beat up by these people.
And you're gonna
Why?
see
Because
Rogan.
he likes Trump?
No,
But no,
yes,
he
exactly why.
met Trump, and Jay-Z disassociated with him. Like, all these people turned their back
but
on
Trump's
him.
a realist. He's a horrible speaker. He's the
doesn't
most
matter. Kanye's
uneducated
black.
speaker. But he's a fucking realist on what we
Yeah,
need to do.
but-
And Kanye may not be the sanest person, but he's also a realist.
No, but Kanye's black, and as a black person, he should hate Trump, and that's how all the black people
That's not
see
fair.
it.
That Trump has a lot of black supporters,
See,
might I add.
He
it's
does,
so
but-
it's so weird how they
But I-
don't support freedom.
Yes. They
same-
do, but they want it to be their freedom.
Right.
Yes.
They
The
want it to be
freedom
their
they want
freedom.
you to have.
And that's what's weird about the left. They just want everything to be their way.
Right.
And nothing else can be different. And if it's different, then they act the way that...
I mean, it's not everything I agree with they say, but I have to be honest with you. I think that there's a lot of things in that fucking crazy white man's head that I agree with. And I don't care if he wears a goddamn toupee or combs it over or he tans too much. I like some of the things he's fucking doing.
But I think Kanye on Rogan, I think it's going to be a very humbling experience for both of them. I
can't wait to listen.
I think it's going to be like a very... Because Kanye talking to Joe comes across as just a normal...
Yeah, it's
type of
easy.
guy.
He's easy to talk to.
Yeah.
He's gonna make him comfortable.
Exactly. They'll smoke a blunt. They'll have a little drinks. You know, like when you do Rogan's podcast, they're always passing some weed around. People are pouring drinks. Kind of like what we do here, sans the weed, because we don't smoke inside. But I can't wait to hear this. I don't know when it's happening. Kanye put on Twitter, though, I am doing it. So once this happens, I can only imagine the hits this fucking
Why
thing
am I
gets.
still seeing her? Is she,
Because Richie's going to play this
No,
girl.
I'm not playing her.
Why is
You're
she in
not?
the back then?
All right.
Well, all right. I have a thing because I seen this lip syncing video, and I hate. There'll be like a pretty girl doing like an overly drastic lip syncing video,
Yeah.
or like just for attention, and it's just so fucking annoying. I stumbled upon this, and I'm like, what the fuck
What
are
was
these
your
people?
thought when you stumbled upon it?
And Rocky's like, you know, we'll touch on this, but where does it come to? Like,
Who? And if you go to the YouTube channel, it's not this
this has
girl.
28 million
Yeah,
views.
but on
Press
someone
it.
else's channel. Like someone's like using
Someone else
this
is
girl.
benefiting from it.
Yeah, is benefiting from this girl's video.
So press it.
It's probably like her cousin. Or
No,
something.
but if you go to the other thing, the girl's kind of pretty, and this girl clearly.
Let him play it.
Yeah, play it.
It's me.
What happened, Rich?
Move it. We gotta move on.
She's just sitting there. This is the video.
There we go.
Oh, look at that face.
Oh my god.
She's still going. It's just
That's
Bring it back.
me.
There you go.
Oh my god.
No, bring it back to the singing.
Me. Should been there in the back of your mind. Should be asking myself why. Should be begging for forgiveness and for me.
Pause this 1 second.
Should say no.
Now, as a parent, wouldn't you like step in and be like, "Don't put this on the internet"?
yeah. This doesn't.
Well, how do they know she's doing
They
it?
don't. They don't. But I mean, like, if like they happen to catch her, or maybe she's done this before. You know what I mean? I'd be like, you can't do. You're gonna get made fun of.
I don't
like,
know why people even do the
Like, and
lip-syncing
I'm not
thing.
gonna sit here and bash this poor little girl because clearly
It's
she's
upsetting.
young, and there's something.
It is
wrong with
upsetting
her.
because someone else is using it.
Yeah.
It's on someone else's page to get views.
And it's got like 29
This girl's trying to sing.
views.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she can't for a lick.
But
I
she's
mean,
trying.
She is trying, and I credit her for trying, but
And
she's
so
terrible.
maybe people
you
walking on the
might
beach
still
and
have
you.
me.
Yeah, but she is terrible. Bring it back to the beginning.
Feels wrong. You say that you'll take it all back.
face too,
Give
like-
me
Rocky.
one chance.
Shut up.
The teeth.
Quiet your mouth.
No, let him go.
It's just, you know.
Just let him go.
I
Stop
mean,
it.
I feel bad for this girl. I really do. I don't want to pick on her, but
It's,
I mean,
it's
come
bad.
on. I'm not pointing out things that everyone's not seeing.
No,
No, but at the
it's,
same time, like, it's no need to join in the fun.
Yeah, well, you know, that's part of what Super Ugly's about, though. Hence the Super Ugly title.
yeah.
But
Wait,
I mean,
oh!
but
We did forget one big thing.
what did we forget?
That language.
Oh yeah. When we were driving back,
We learned some things.
the taxi driver, they have terms for asses out there. They call them bumpers.
Okay.
Bumpers. Yeah,
And
that
then-
bumper.
and
You
then
pull up a girl on the side of the street, you don't know her. He goes,
Just honk.
hey, you bumper.
Chocolate sister, let
Chocolate
me see
sis-
that bumper.
I'm not even fucking kidding.
And then
I
they have.
said, do that in New York or Vegas,
yeah.
you're getting slapped, motherfucker.
But they have then 3 different levels of the bumpers: the 3G, the 4G, and the Wi-Fi. The 3G is a nice little rump,
Small.
you know, kind of like Jess's, you know, petite,
Thin.
nice.
Yeah.
yeah.
4G is a little bit more meat, you know, maybe like Amber Rose, Black China, those type of butts, Nicki Minaj, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
A Wi-Fi
a
is like they got their own
Wi-Fi is
Wi-Fi.
bam, you know,
Yeah.
big fat old ass. And he's telling us all this shit as we're driving. He's like, that's what we do. And then he's telling us about these berries. He goes, it gives you strong sperm.
Yeah.
The women drink it too. You know, we like to fuck. He's like, there's 3 to 1 women in Jamaica. There's 3 women to every 1 guy.
Yeah.
So I have a girlfriend, I have wife, and you know.
So I asked him, like, do they know? And he goes, well, at first, no, but the sheets, they rip, and
Yeah.
she find out.
The
so
sheets rip and she find
the
out,
sheets,
man.
they rip. So he says, when your wife, you tell her, I want some, and she says, I'm not doing it, and I tell her, I'm going to go find somebody else. My wife say, I'm going to lock up shop and open a supermarket, let someone else take stock.
Yeah.
That's how they speak.
Oh
So
my
if
god.
you tell her I'm gonna go step out, she's like, good, I'm gonna lock the pussy down and I'm gonna go step out too.
And find somebody else to claim this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's their wording. Instead of saying, like, fuck you, get out of my face, they're
Yeah.
like, I'll lock up shop and open a supermarket.
Yeah.
Someone else will take stock. It's
Yeah.
fucking awesome. And they talk to each other, and I'm like, that sounds so cool.
Well,
Yeah.
they speak
It's-
Padaway?
Yeah, instead of saying, like, fuck you, you're a piece of shit, I don't hear cursing ever
Yeah.
in Jamaica. It's always like, I locked the shop.
Do you have the little
don't
blind
get the
kid up
shop,
right now?
like,
You have the little blind kid up right now, don't you?
Yeah, I
point
do.
kid.
I do. I couldn't.
This is me and Richie's favorite clip
Do
of all
it.
time.
I just.
I gotta see it.
Wow.
Bring it back,
With every
Rich.
snap
Bring
of
it
the
back.
ball, with
Let's hear
every
the whole
play.
story about this beautiful.
What's up with this
Friday
boy?
night football shined bright over West Texas. But for one football player, he can't see those lights. He can't see the crowd, the ball, or the grass.
And you know what
But
else
what
he
he
can't
can
see?
see is
Me
that
coming
he's helping
full force
others
Goldberg
see
style,
and
kicking
believe that
out.
nothing is impossible, not even playing football blind.
It is impossible. It is.
The Greenwood Panthers preparing for a big game. In fact, it's the biggest. It's the championship. They've come this far because each player has a unique talent, a crafted skill, including number 57, Dylan Collier.
He's running.
We already know we're gonna win.
It's that kind of confidence
Steve,
that
we're over
continues
here.
to amaze people who watch Dylan play, because he's doing all of this
Oh my.
Where's he
blind.
going?
They have to line him up. It is impossible to play football blind. Where Dad's got to line him up. Look, he's running past the fucking huddle. They have to grab him. It's like Forrest Gump when he's running down the field and everyone has to stop him.
But this courageous youngster has proven those people wrong.
You can do anything anything's possible.
Game time nears.
Fucking
Dylan and his
God.
team are ready.
A fumble happens and then everyone's just fucking scrambling for the ball. He's off at the fucking leeches.
On the field, he runs, looking for a block.
My job is to
Should
block
have a
for the
fumble. This kid's
quarterback.
eyeballs,
I
they're
wanna
useless
tell you
anyway.
something. This is not funny because
I have
this
to
poor
make
guy's
sure
No,
blind.
of course not.
This is funny
It's
because
funny
why
that-
would you do this to your child?
Why would you put this on the
Why
news?
would you
Why
do
would you want
this
your
to
kid out
him?
there?
You
Like,
put
Quarterback can get the ball.
Dylan is able to do this with the help of his teammates and his coach, who communicates with Dylan through a radio set up inside his helmet.
Playing football, it's you know,
He has no idea what he's
It's
doing.
unfair.
And-
So the kids who are playing, they can't see into him.
No, and me and Richie always said I would level this kid out.
What?
I would
Yeah.
fucking
No,
level
seriously.
him out. You want to play the game?
Yeah.
You're gonna play the fucking
You would
game.
do that, Richie?
I wouldn't give him the free touchdown or the free fucking.
Would you
whatever.
hit that kid if you were a kid? Would you knock
As
him
far as
down?
I
No
could.
way. If I'm 13 years old, if I'm 10 years old, I am not letting this kid go in a fucking touchdown.
No.
Fuck him.
I'm taking
no.
his.
You're
fucking-
doing that too.
I'm taking his cleats
Oh,
off.
you both are
Yeah.
I'm hitting him
bad.
so hard his cleats are staying on the
Bad.
fucking field
Yeah.
as his body goes with them.
I would tilt to the side.
Hey, he ain't gonna see it coming.
I'd give
Yeah.
it to him. You know why I'd give it to him? Because how many times would he fucking get it?
Fuck
It's not my
that.
problem.
I'd
I'll
give it to
fucking
him.
wrap him the fuck
You
up.
are
Nothing
horrible.
in his life is fucking
This
free.
is a competition.
Yeah.
This is a competition. We're here to win.
You're not,
horrible.
you're not gonna get over on me.
When I
Fuck
get
you.
for the
stressed out,
week.
I stick my fingers in my armpits like this and then I smell them.
There you go.
I'm
You're horrible.
Tell him when to
I
go
will
when the ball
fucking
snap.
wrap
And
this
that's basically
kid.
on him.
I
We
can't.
don't
He knows he can
It's
get
really
hit.
bad.
But,
I'm not
he'll hit this.
co-signing
After
that.
each
Get
play,
over it. I
Dylan
do
runs
not
to the
endorse this
sideline,
message.
gets
He
a
don't know
hug
where
from his
he's
coach,
going.
and cheers
He's
from the
fucking tripping over
crowd.
his fucking shoelaces and getting tied shoes.
With every
You get
snap
no
of the
free
ball,
ride with
with
me.
every play,
No.
number
Stop
57,
it.
Dylan Collier is proving a point. That
proving
with
his
enough
point.
heart
I'll prove
my
and with
fucking
enough
point.
hope,
Exactly.
no
Why
player,
does he get
no
to prove
defender,
his point? I
no
want to show how
person
good I can
can
tackle
tackle
a
a
blind
dream.
guy.
I say that you can do anything if you
That is
put
the
your
worst thing I've
mind
ever
to
heard you
it.
say, and I don't want to hear it again. I am Jay Rabbit, and I do not endorse this
What a
message.
fucking
This is
dream,
Dylan's
this
first
kid.
year.
Right out of his fucking helmet. And then
my
hump
God.
dance over him like Patrice said. Just fucking right over his body. Be like, that's what you get for coming on the field. You asked for this.
You would not fucking do that.
You want to play the game, you're playing the
You
game.
wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Playing the game is not,
No.
here's the ball, run that way and get a freebie. That's
No.
not playing the game.
No, you don't.
No
get,
one else gets that.
Yeah, you don't get no free.
You know what happens when the ball gets in my hand? I get fucking creamed.
Yeah. And now I gotta cater to you. I gotta make sure I don't hit you.
No.
What the fuck?
You're getting it the worst.
That's not fair.
Welcome to the league, rookie.
Where's Dr. Early? He didn't fucking call tonight.
No, he didn't. Probably
Of
out
course
slinging
not.
that dick.
He might be slinging that.
Slinging cock.
He's slinging
He's slinging
cock,
it
that
all over
fucking
the place
hell.
with his
I
top
love
hat.
him. I love him.
Top hat.
All right, have we done the thing?
Yep.
Is that it?
We did the thing.
We did the
I'm
thing.
down for it.
This was a great show tonight, guys.
We had
Thank
fun.
you.
Thank you so much. See you next week.
But no.
What?
So much plugging to do.
Plug.
Russo'sBrand.com. Head over there. Subscribe. It's only $3.95 a month. Very cheap. You get like 10 shows a week, if not more. Realm Network, StatementGames.com, Opie Radio. Shout out to him. Mike Saffo, Joey Salvia, Carl Ruiz. Of course, my lovely co-hosts here. And everyone that tunes in. And did I forget anyone? I think that's it. I think we got everyone. All right, guys. We will actually see you next Tuesday.
Bye.